It's Clobberin time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Poker. You know the game?
Clobberanimo!
Come get some.
It's Clobberin time! Clobberanimo!
Groovy.
Greetings, clobberers, clobberanimos, clobberooskies, clobberoids, clobberbarians, and clobologists, and every other kind of clob out there. And if you're not a clob yet, you may be one day as soon as you learn how to bang the rocks together, guys. Hey, 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 my dear friends. Welcome to Wild Card Wednesday night, the debut of my new Wild Card Wednesday night opening intro credits. Thanks to the most wonderful first officer in the fleet, the beautiful, fantastic Commander R.M. Briggs, who made those lovely opening intro for me. And I'm excited as punch about it to get it and finally be able to show it. And I just love it, love it, love it. So wherever you are out there, number one, I love you and I thank you for that. And I thank you all for being here with me tonight. It's great to see you. So number one did such a fantastic job on that. I should show it again. Maybe I'll show it again later. Who knows? But in the meantime, let us. We don't have a schedule tonight, so we could take it easy and do whatever we want tonight. That's right. So I may as well take my time and do the show notes and shout outs. All righty. What's going on? What's out there? What's happening? Tomorrow night, of course, at 6 p.m. Central, I'll probably hang out with Tom and the Midnight Edge group over there for a while, hopefully, but get to hang with those great folks over there tomorrow night. And then it'll be Globby's Clubhouse Christmas party. Yes, indeed-ishness. Bring something, or don't bring anything except yourself. That's all we need is to have yourself there. And number one, and Mark D and I will take care of the rest. None of the usual reviews, just us hanging out, just chatting it up, just acting like it, well, treating it like a party, because that's what it is. So that'll be Clobby's Clubhouse Christmas party tomorrow night. Let's see. Then Friday, I will be with the great J-Man and the great Sean on the great J-Man's channel for our penultimate edition of our Jack Kirby's Fourth World reviews. So two more of those to go, and I'm looking forward to that. That is, of course, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this or not. It looks like I may not be able to make it, but I'll plug it anyway because I try to make it when I can. our good buddy Nick Weiser, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, and the Friday Night Comic Shop Boys will bring us a special Christmas edition, part 2 of our reviewing some old Christmas classic comics, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Saturday night, the reviews of Star Trek will be back on January the 6th. In the meantime, the next 2 Saturdays, it'll just be an open Saturday night Star Trek with yours truly. And who knows who may or may not be able to join me. Number 1 will be on an away mission each week. And it's holiday vacation time after all. So she'll be on shore leave actually for a couple of weeks there. I will man the ship. However, I'll be here for you. And so there's that. I don't think there will be a Sunday Night Geek Rail Mark D's channel Sunday night, but I can tell you that there will be yet another on Christmas night. I will be here hanging out, just talking Christmassy drivel or whatever in comics, and there'll be a Monday night Mark C Comics Talk Christmas night show with me here, just hanging out. And I'm sure everyone will probably be busy doing things, but for anyone who does want to come in and hang out, I will be there. And of course, how about some shout outs to my dear friends? I haven't seen the whole chat yet, so I'm just going to shout out to the Wrenches and then shout you all out who are there. Of course, the great Eric K, the Bronze Wrencher, Vindicated Wrencher, the Great White North, Chris Persia. Hey, Chris, buddy, thank you for all you do, brother. Truly appreciate it, man. D. Bud Martin, the Wrench of Iron, Lord Thoth, God of the Wrenches, Avon lives, long live the legions. J-Man, Wrench Without Fear, and of course, partner in crime on Earth B, Legionnaire Extraordinaire, Reviewer. Matty's Daddy, Wielders Reach Me Old Ya, Stephen Cal-El, Buddy, the Super Wrench, the Rascally Wrench himself, Anti-Outsidery, Hungry Boy, Master of the Clobberin, and our very own Music Meister himself, Maximum Redstone. Now let me see who is open you in the chat with us tonight so we can shout you all out. All right. Brian Hepburn, what up? Team Wasabi, good to see you. And again, hello to Wes Cagle for being a member. Wes Cagle became a YouTuber. Well, thank you for joining the club or for joining the channel. I really appreciate that, Wes. Thank you so much. I'm honored to have you. Dave C., what's up, buddy? Larry. Good to see you, sir. Penny. Hello there, Penny. Good to see you, my dear. I hope you're doing well. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Let's see else is up in you tonight. McFanty. Picasso. Hey, Picasso. Good to see you. Doc Fortune. What's up, Doc? Yes, sir. Nobody cares. I know. I care. And by the way, I popped in and listened a bit tonight when I could. I was out running around. I lurk at your show all the time, just so you'll know, Captain Infinity, the AKA Nobody Cares. So you're never completely alone, buddy. And I always care. Ravenscroft. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Khalil, by the way. Brogu from my old hometown, and also from my neck of the woods, the great Pat S. What's up, buddy? Oh, I'll see you the Christmas night. Cool, greatness, man. J-Man, there he is. Well, good to see you, Jay. Appreciate you, buddy. That looks like everybody up in you so far. So, it's the Wild Card Wednesday night. Again, I cannot thank Raquel enough for that. My intro, my new Wednesday night intro. What a time to reveal it. What a time to, because I do 4 shows. I'm on streaming 7 nights a week, sometimes twice with other friends and stuff. But I do 4 different nights of my own. And that just keeps me busy with that. But my great buddy I blur those words and get in trouble when I do. Nobody, yeah. So I hear you. Good job. So yes, I am on the line a lot, Ravens. And where were I? I'm online a lot, of course, but my great buddy Stone Loki, when I first came onto YouTube about almost 4 years ago now, he made me a pretty cool opening that I do love and I cherish. But I didn't have that. Didn't have one for a specific, night show. And as time went along, my wonderful first officer Raquel had made some for me. Now I have one for each of the 4 shows. Now that what I just debuted at the opening of tonight's show, my new Wildcard Wednesday night opening, and I love it. I adore it. She did a wonderful job on it. And now I have one for each show. I feel almost like a legit channel now. I'm not a legit channel. I'm not saying I am one, but I'm just saying that I almost feel like one having that. Yeah. And it is just kind of cool. It's fun. So I love her for doing that. I really appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna ever be like a legit channel because we don't want that. We want to have fun here. We're all here for fun till our daddy takes a T-bird away. And tonight we're just about Christmas fun. Monday night we talked about Christmas comics, of course. Of course. Tonight, let's see. Let's see. Ravenscroft says, someday you need to devote an entire show to suggestions for Rachel. I think you mean Raquel's cosplay, but a whole show. I mean, if she wanted to, I don't think she would want to do that. And again, yeah, I mean, suggestions. Well, we would need a whole show. Everyone would like have 400 suggestions in the first 2 seconds. But yeah, she's only have so much time in the day, fellers. But it's okay, no problem. Let's see. Steve says, so wait, no sponsorships and mid-roll ads? Not that I know of. From what I know, I get ads when I watch stuff too, but only when it's a video. They're not supposed to break into streams. If they are breaking into streams, let me know. I'd like to know it because I don't really make videos. Hardly ever. I just do streams now. So I'll chat now. But no, none of that nonsense if I can help it. Sponsorships? Yeah, who would want to sponsor this thing? It's just me shooting my stupid mouth off about geekiness and whatever. And nobody wants to care. Nobody cares about that crap. Nobody but us. None of us, our little group here. So, anyway, I guess we'll just talk about, let's see. So talked about some Christmas comics on the comics show Monday night. Tonight's more wide open. And I did this last year a little bit. What are you going to watch? Are there things any of you watch? Shining is a Christmas movie, so is The Revenant, says Picasso. Well, hey, whatever you want to consider a Christmas watch, let me know. I mean, what are things you guys watch? Is there anything? It's easy to say, oh, I might watch this or that this year. Is there anything that you have to watch every year? Every year for Christmas, during the week leading up to it, or on Christmas or Christmas Eve or what have you? Do any of you have anything like that? I have a few, and that I never miss. Others I like to watch often, but I may not do it every year, but very often. Steven says, I kid, of course. I've never seen it happen on your channel or even most of the channels that I live stream. Just some of the, okay. Because I've watched a lot of live streams also, Steven. And like I said, on videos, I get a lot of commercials. But during the live stream, I don't know if I've ever seen that happen to me during a live stream, but maybe it has. JT Kirk. How many other people know the difference between the trade paperback and a graphic novel? Hello, Hungry. It's Hungry here. Yeah, that's a a big pet peeve with me and always has been there, as I'm sure you know, Nobody Cares, or Cap, because yeah, I say trade when it's a trade, and I say when it is a graphic novel, I say it, and uh, I can't stand it when you walk. Well, I don't know if you see it much anymore, but people just, well, in a sense, there's one good thing about it. I'll say one good thing about it, Cap, and I know you are Cap. When someone is speaking and they say, "Oh yes, it's an adaptation of that graphic novel Watchmen," for example, or the graphic novel The Dark Knight Returns, or something like that, then you know you're talking to someone. Again, nothing wrong with this. No one has to know comics. It's not a big deal, but you're talking to someone that doesn't know a lot about comics, is what you're hearing. They may have well read some. I'm not, even if they read some. Like if you said The Dark Knight Returns because they did an animated 2-part of that, for example, or the Watchmen movie. You said, yes, it's based on the popular graphic novel Watchmen. Well, Watchmen's not a graphic novel, of course. It is a 12-part maxi series that was collected into a compilation in a trade paperback and then later hardcovers and whatnot. Kal-El says, I have seen ads rolling during a live stream on some channels. Oh, really? And it's very distracting. It takes the audience member out of the flow of the conversation that may be happening. Yeah, I come to think of it, I've seen it on some really big channels. But oh, there you go. By the way, thank you for that, D-Bud Martin. Our good buddy Gary Cassell's comic, Vindicated Inc. project. There's a link for it in the chat. If you have not yet, please go to this link and check it out. See if it's something you'd be interested in. We're looking to get him some support on there. And it's amazing stuff, and it may be something right up your alley. I had no clue until I found this channel, but now the distinction makes perfect sense. Yeah, well, and the thing is, if you're not hardcore, there's no reason you should know. So I don't really get. It used to be a pet peeve, and I've gotten to the realization. As with a lot of things, if someone is not really, why should everyone know everything if it's not really your field? Now, the thing is, when it's people who are supposedly in the field and trying to sound like they know everything, and they say something like that, a movie critic doesn't know. They say, yes, based on the popular graphic novel Watchmen. Well, they may never read comics. They read that it's based on the graphic novel because some other person told them. I can't stand it when people who claim to know comics say that stuff. We've canceled the Captain Finity comics, so it will be a true graphic novel, hardcore. True, cool. Yes, graphic novel. Well, it's a full story, of course, and it's a format too. It's, in other words, if it's already been printed in another way, be it a floppy. If it's been printed as a floppy comic and then later reprinted and in a multiple bound compilation book, for example, that is trade paperback or hardcover, then it's not a graphic novel. Whereas, again, for example, the very first Marvel graphic novel was called The Death of Captain Marvel, and that's a graphic novel. It was that comic was made for that format and for that publication as a one-off story of a series that Marvel put out called Marvel Graphic Novels. And so there's a whole Marvel graphic novel series, and the format's nothing like their trade paperbacks or their master works or their hardcovers and what have you, or their Epic collection or their showcase. DC had showcase, Epic collections and such. So they're different, or the Treasury editions, or other. It's not like those. It's a reprint and a reproduction of a collection and a compilation, and we just call them the trades or the hardcovers, and sometimes the trades also have hardcovers. The graphic novel itself, though, and there's a Marvel graphic novel series which were different one-off stories, but there's no reason someone that wasn't really in the biz or really a hardcore fan should know that. I get it. But the reason why, but you think the people that see Barnes and Noble and the bookstores in the 90s, they're the ones that made this happen. The misnomer. Because they would get, the Watchmen trades and the Dark Knight trade and the other, whatever, all the various trade paperbacks, and put them in a section that was called graphic novels. So it's not a wonder people would go, who don't really know comics that well, would go to the bookstores and see that term up there, graphic novel, and think, oh, well, there you go. That Watchmen was a graphic novel because that's what the bookstore said it was. And online, it would say graphic novels for sale and all that stuff. And a lot of dealers and retailers got lazy and just used it as well. So it's a nitpick. It's a minor. It's a first world problem, and it's not that big of a deal. But it's, because it's not their field. On the other hand, it's still, it's illogical that it bothers me, but it still bothers me. Let's put it like that. And yes, Fanty, that's right. The first New Mutant story was a graphic novel. So was X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills was a graphic novel. The Thing, Hulk, The Big Change was a graphic novel. Journalists in quotes, who call trade paperbacks graphic novels should be ashamed for their ignorance. Yeah, but like I said, they were taught it by lazy retailers. So, nevertheless, it's neither here nor there. But I love me some trade paperbacks, though. Truth be told, I remember back when those graphic novel series of Marvel came out, I bought some of them, and there were other ones I didn't bother with. I'm afraid I didn't buy Super Boxers. Or I did buy Star Slammers by Walt Simonson. There were some really good ones, and there were a lot of them were just kind of Yeah. So, and DC did their line of graphic novels. They did the science fiction line. Although they did the Hunger Dogs, they let Jack Kirby finish his fourth world with the Hunger Dogs graphic novel, which we'll be reviewing soon on J-Man's channel. Yes, sir, we shall indeed. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. So, but are there any either Christmas-related movies or TV shows that you watch every Christmas? Maybe not. It's not every, you hope to watch it at least as often as you can on Christmas, even if you might miss it sometimes. But what are the big ones? Are the ones you like the most that it just doesn't feel right? It doesn't even feel like Christmas if you don't watch it. Do you have any of those? Just curious. I got a few. Clobby has a case of super boxes in her attic. Yeah, don't tell anyone. Super boxes. Yeah, I bought a case so it would save, more people from not being tempted to buy it. Yeah. Boy, super boxers. I was like, really? Super boxers? God, RRTNZ. We get displeased with the media when they screw up on a topic. We know, well, that's true. Realize the media is like that on every other topic, too. True. They can do the research. R says, every Christmas Eve I watch Die Hard, even if I also go to church. Cool. I will definitely watch Die Hard this weekend. I watched Die Hard 2 today, just before I came on here. They're both Christmassy. And I decided to do it backwards. I decided to watch Die Hard 2 today because I was just sitting around and needed to sit, wanted something to watch. And it goes by really quickly. So I just watched Die Hard 2. How can the same shit happen to the same guy twice? And then, of course, at some point this weekend, I will watch Die Hard. I will watch Comfort and Joy, the Wonderful Justice League cartoon. This is something I watch every year. I mean, it's just... I don't know if any of you... There you go. I don't know if any of you have watched this one recently. I watch it every Christmas, and this Christmas will be no exception. Let's see. And it just never gets old. The only thing that's ever been wrong with it is it's too short. I wish it had been an hour and they'd done more with it. It's just brilliant. It's touching in every single way. It tugs at your heartstrings, and then it makes you laugh. It has 3 fun stories in it. Like I said, only problem is it should have been more. I like the mention of Batman. Well, they didn't even have Batman in it, but they mentioned that Batman practically begged for monitor duty. I always watch A Christmas Story at least 3 times. Oh, wow, okay. Any less, and I'd shoot my eye out accidentally with my Red Ryder. There you go. There you go. Good one, JT. That's one also. Black Goddess Christmas Carol I watch every year, RR. I will watch Comfort and Joy as well. Great episode, Justice League. Isn't it the only standalone episode in that season? It's not only the only standalone episode of that season. I think of the whole first 2 seasons, it might be the only standalone episode, if I'm not mistaken. Glenzer, hello, Glenzer, welcome. Yes, Night of the Meek. Now, our buddy Mark D with the C, our chief engineer, he loves that one, and he did a watch party of that last year. He might try to do one this year, I guess. I don't know, but that's his favorite. Of course, it's beautiful. It's one of the great Art Carney. And yeah, he loves that one. It's amazing. For me, it's the Lois and Clark episode called "Twas the Night Before Mixmas." Wow, and it features Howie Mandel's Mixture Mixes Pitalik. I don't watch it every Christmas, but I do enjoy it. I hope you don't hate me too much, Stephen. But I never could get into that show because I thought it was just. You lose me when you call something Smallville instead of something to do with Superboy, and you lose me when you call something Lois and Clark instead of a Superman show. I couldn't get into the whole romance aspect of it. I was married at the time. My then wife would never let me in near the room when she was watching it. A friend of mine, we called it the Harlequin Adventures of Superman. No offense, because a lot of people love it, and that's fine. I've come to, as I've actually sort of matured and grown up a little bit, well, not too much, I have come to Jesus with it, and I realize a lot of people like it. Have every respect for Dean Cain and that. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch the one you just mentioned. But I never could watch the show that much. I didn't like his costume. I love Terry Hatcher now. She's beautiful. But I never really could get into that show. But who knows? Now, now I will probably watch it and like it a lot better. Because, I do change. We all change. I mean, I'm always able to admit it when I change or evolve. And change I've changed, opinions before in the past. So, but I've not, believe it or not, and I don't like Howie Mandel. So I have not seen that episode, Stephen. You never know. If I could find it, maybe I'll watch it. You just never know. The things I might try after years of pig-headed prejudice against it. Lethal Weapon. Yep. Also a Christmas movie, sort of. It does take place in it, at least. I love Lethal Weapon. Steven says, no worries, Clobby. I understand you're disdain for that show. And yeah, I'm softened up on it, like I said. But unlike some people on the internet, I don't take offense to different opinions. I know you don't, buddy. I know you don't, pal. I was just, being facetious when I said don't hate me for it. I know you. I know you will. And that's cool. You're just like me about that. Differing opinions indeed, sir. But, yeah, I was doing, it definitely tongue in cheek in that case because I know how you are. But I know you're like me about that. You don't mind other opinions. Two things. You should be able to handle opposing opinions, and you should be able to handle people joking with you about your opposing opinions. Like, for example, if a friend likes something that I don't, I frequently mess with them. Go, you like that crap, but they know I'm kidding. Hawk the Slayer is rubbish. Dim's fighting words, partner. How about Hawk the Slayer 2? Wasn't it? Hey, what? There was a Hawk the Slayer too, wasn't there? Pretty sure there was. I'm pretty sure there was a Hawk the Slayer too there, Cap. If Lois and Clark had better rating, we might have gotten a Batman appearance on TV years earlier. As we did see Keaton's Batmobile in Lois. Oh, Keaton's Batmobile was on Lois and Clark. Ugh. Lethal Weapon starts with Riggs trying to buy a Christmas tree among. Yeah, I know. Yeah, look, I love Lethal Weapon. It's a Wonderful Life isn't all Christmas. Now, It's a Wonderful Life. While I understand why it's called a Christmas movie, it's a Twilight Zone episode. Really, I love that movie though. Rocky IV end match happens on Christmas, so technically, true. Rocky IV is a Christmas movie. Anything that takes place at Christmas, you don't have to necessarily consider it a Christmas movie if you don't want to, but technically you could definitely watch it on Christmas. Just saying. Although I still feel The Expanse is objectively better than its view numbers might suggest, The Expanse is leak science fiction television. Peak science fiction television, says Cap. Okay. I only watched the first couple seasons of that, so I did not see it all there, Cap. So I don't know. I don't know how the other seasons are. But this one here, I could watch this multiple times a year, not just at Christmas. This episode. But it's beautiful. I don't even think you necessarily have to be a big superhero buff to love this episode, by the way. Hungry. What up, dude? Fancy says, episodes of Lois and Clark have Jonathan Frakey Pants and his real-life wife as collectors. They collected Superman, somehow acquired the Batmobile. Okay. Weird, wild stuff. Miracle on 34th Street is around Thanksgiving. Lois and Clark, maybe a bit Hallmark Channel, but it's not the worst live-action Superman. That would be Batman v. Well, yeah, but that's not even Superman, yeah. Just awful. And you liked Man of Steel? I hate to tell you, but I hate Snyder and I hate Man of Steel. It's okay, we have that difference, but I actually hate Man of Steel more than I hate Bull versus Shite, BVS. Although I hate him close to equally. But that's a long story, and my blood pressure can't handle any much Snyder talk tonight. Because tomorrow I'm probably going to go sit through Aquaman 2. Yeah, let's talk about nice things tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was so much fun. Cannot wait to watch it. Larry, I do concur with that opinion about Cavill. Nothing against Cavill. So and then of course there is let's see, other, as I mentioned, there's let's see. What else do I want? Okay. As I said, the other must watch for me was mentioned in the chat earlier. And it is, of course, Ebenezer Blackadder. Blackadder's Christmas Carol. Yes, indeed. I cannot wait to watch this again this year. Now, it's true that one thing that aggravates me. By the way, all the comic book colorists out there, way harder than it looks. So the what was I going to say? All right, Blackadder Christmas Carol. When I first got to see this, Oh, let's see. It was kind of butchered up on A&E back in the early 90s, and then I've got it on videotape on VHS, and it was it was complete, of course. And then later at the Hall of Justice. So later, years later, Blackadder's Christmas Carol, when it went to DVD, right? I remember I still had, because I didn't have I don't have a VHS anymore. But the DVD was all the proper version except for two lines that had been kind of butchered. But I watched it so many times on VHS to this day. Now, right now, I have trouble remembering it, but if I'm watching the butchered one now, as soon as I get to that scene that has the two butchered lines, it comes back to me every time. It's weird because, with my garbage short-term memory, but and it's a couple of lines that are still snipped out of even the DVD version, although the rest is there. And the streaming version is the same as the DVD version. I got you a gift, Boulder. It's a fist. And it's for hitting. And the great thing is you can use it again and again and again. I love that scene. So, but I still love it. It's great. And I watch it every year. Because, well, why not? Again, it's one of those things, I guess. What is this? Oh, you guys can't be black. Look at that. Some people tried to do a play. Isn't that cute? A Blackadder's Christmas Carol. I could just watch the real one. Thank you. No offense. Blackadder. There's no reason to watch any play like that. Oliver Belamonte, what's up? Oliver says, Clobby, how the 1984 Gremlins movie. Says how it had the Christmas theme as Billy got Gizmo. The town had to fend off the Gremlins as they were described as little green men. I remember it and I saw it in the theater in 1984. It's good. I haven't seen Gremlins in a long time. I like it, but I haven't watched it in a long time. Mr. Magoo was the first version that I remember watching it. Mr. Magoo, yeah. Jim Bacchus. But Oliver, good to see you. Merry Christmas. And yes, I like it. I like Gremlins. I even like Gremlins too, but yeah. Clobby, the Frakes episode was season 3, episode 6. Don't tug on Superman's cape. Or don't spit into the wind. Don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Yes, sir. There you go. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch Gremlins again. It's been forever. I want to watch, but here's some of the stuff I want to watch that I don't watch every year, haven't watched in a while, comes into play as well. There's some things I would like to watch that are Christmas related that like I said, haven't watched in a long time. I kind of want to watch Trading Places. I haven't seen that in a while. Naturally, I'll watch Die Hard. Like I said, Die Hard is another one. I watch it every Christmas. And I watched Die Hard 2 just a little while ago today, right before I came in here. So, What's another one? What's one that what's one that you like but you haven't watched in a while? You know what I haven't watched in a while? Because I was talking to Mark about it. We might do a watch party. I haven't watched Charlie Brown's Christmas in forever. I need to watch that again. I need to watch that again. What else? last year, Mark did a couple of watch parties for a couple of those Rankin and Bass Santa Claus is coming to town, and the other one that was less known, the other Santa Claus one he did, which was pretty cool. But Charlie Brown, I mean, I never missed it when it was on network television. Well, they do show it on the network once. I mean, they may have already shown it. They probably showed it this past week. But Charlie Brown the Christmas special does get one airing on the network, and then of course, unless you buy, it's on DVD or whatever. I mean, you can get it on DVD or something. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe one of those streaming services now has it. Yeah. But I got a friend that has it on his one of his streamer thingies he lets me watch. But and then Oliver Belamonte says, "A Christmas Story is what I watched with my sisters every Xmas." He says, the story of young Ralphie Parker wanting to get a Red Ryder BB gun, yet his mother says, "You'll shoot your eyes out." Yeah, Darren McGavin. What about Home Alone? Anyone watch that? See, there's a movie I really like. I hadn't watched it in a long time. But it's cool. Hungry for tasty Christmas treats. So am I hungry. So am I. I hope I get a few. What else would I watch? What else should we watch? All right, what is there? Does anyone have anything they're gonna? Not that you regularly watch, but you out of nowhere you just want to watch it again. Like I haven't watched It's a Wonderful Life in a few years. I need to watch that again soon. But I've seen it so many times, though, you know. Rudolph's Shiny New Year wasn't bad. Not as good as the original, but still cool, says Ravenscroft. Yes. I don't know if I've seen. I don't remember that one too much. Now, Grinch Who Stole Christmas is another one that, you know, to hell with the movie and all that crap. I just want to see the cartoon again. You're an asshole, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. I still need to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the real one, not the Jim Carrey drivel. Yes, I know. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I love that. And of course, as cartoons go, let's see here. Another Christmas cartoon I like, to no one's shock. Let's see. I have to type it out. Bear with me. And there we go. It may not be on the level with Comfort and Joy, but it certainly is really good. This episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold, which is one of my all-time favorite things ever, Invasion of the Secret Santas, is shockingly good. Of course, the show's great. It's my favorite cartoon ever. Ravenscroft says, how great would it have been to have Avon play the Grinch with Baby Sulin and as Betty Lou and Villa as Max the dog? Yeah, that works for me. You're an a-hole, Mr. Avon. You really are a heel. You killed Blake and then you shot people and you didn't even kill Trevelyan. You destroyed the Liberator. You got it all destroyed. You got everyone killed. You're an absolute... never mind. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that anyway. Sorry. So, D-Bud still watches, wow. 360 skid shows from Xmas, Charlie Brown, Grinch, and Rudolph every year. Well, there you go. I can't blame you. But this is a great one here. This one, I mean, it works on so many levels. It's very touching. And Red Tornado is really good in this. Even has a few touching bits from Batman's youth. Is Star Trek Generations a Christmas movie? Inquires J.T. Kirk. I would say the nay, sir. Every movie that has Christmas in it isn't necessarily a Christmas movie, but yeah. What say ye, Larry? Speaketh into existence it, and you shall receive it.
What about you?
What about me?
Why don't you go?
You are expendable.
And you're not?
No, I'm not. I am not expendable. I'm not stupid, and I'm not going.
Indeed, Larry. So, did anyone ever see this one? Did anyone see Invasion of the Secret Santas? Am I the only one that's seen this? Well, let me be the only one that's seen this. I wouldn't know how to handle it. It's a really touching story. Amazon's Merry Little Batman was fun to watch, says Penny. Oh, okay. You enjoyed it, Penny. Gotcha. Liberator was destroyed by an over-enthusiastic effects guy who basically blew up the set in the season 1 finale, season 2 finale, actually. BBC didn't want to pay the FX set as it was cheaper to make a new one. Oh, well, yeah, they did blow one up at the end of season 1, yeah, but at the end of season 3, at the end of season 3, the reason why they blew it up again was because they didn't think they were going to get a season 4. So Ravenscroft says, so lucky to have grown up in the early 70s. What kids have today? What do kids have today? Lizzo's Christmas special? Ugh. Wow, that is pathetic, isn't it? Is there such a thing, Ravenscroft? No, it probably is, isn't there? Lizzo. Boy, no wonder kids are so messed up. See, I can't go along with you, Ravenscroft. I actually love season 4. There are a couple episodes I don't like. I absolutely love you to death, Ravenscroft, but I love season 4. There are 1 or 2 episodes I don't think are as good, but I actually really do like it. I love the fact that they suffered a major setback and they were on their heels trying to survive and stuff. I'm not saying I like it better than season 3 or 2, or even 1, but 1 maybe. But I love season 4. But that's just me. Everyone's different. Lizzo is the nightmare before, during, and after Christmas, says Cleanser. That's true. You know what? That is absolutely true, Larry. We should ask what Red Foreman has to say about this.
It's because you're a dumbass.
Yes. Who knew? "1983, A Gift of Love, a Xmas story starring Lee Remick and Angela Lansbury was a heartwarming special. It's about a wife struggling the loss of their family business and her grandmother." Oh, okay. There you go, Oliver. I did not know you were into such things. Well, those are all over the what is it? Hallmark Channel type thing someone was talking about before. No problem, my friend. It's just so depressing. Oh, we'll talk on. Yeah, we will. Yeah, it's weird because there's some non-depressing episodes, but it ultimately is depressing. But I look for different things out of my Black 7 than I do my Star Trek. But I certainly understand what you're saying. I hear you, Ravens. And you're not the only one, by the way. It is something of a popular opinion. Actually, it's an unpopular opinion to like season 4. So you're pretty much in the majority when it comes to that. I admit that A lot of people don't like 4, but I do. But I mean, I'm just a weirdo when it comes to Blake 7. Well, I'm a weirdo in everything, so yeah. Glenzer, she's the ghost who ate the ghost of Crow. Oh, that's not nice. Adding the trade paperback graphic novel distinction to your Twitter feed may have started a discussion. Oh, okay. Where are we at? Okay. So no one's seen this one, huh? What else is there? Let's see. DC released a clip today from Batman the Brave and the Bold from its first episode of season 3 called Super Jerk. That was absolutely hilarious. Called Super Jerk. Was that the one that was about when he met Superman? When Superman was acting like a jerk? Because it was, if that's what I'm thinking of, I love that one. It was called Battle of the Superheroes. That's my favorite episode of Batman Brave and the Bold for obvious reasons, because it's got Superman in it, of course. Hilarious on purpose? What? What are you referring to there, Larry? Larry, I mean. Not sure if we talked about this before I signed on, but Star Wars Christmas special. Does anyone actually watch it, or do we just pillory it but never give it the time of day? I think it's a tough watch, but I've watched it, and I know a lot of people have watched it and then savaged the crap out of it as it richly deserves. But I can't speak for anyone else now, JT Kirk, but it's pretty bad. And it is a tough watch. I mean, it's good God, it's bad. Was it Carrie Fisher said when she had parties at her house and she wanted to get people to leave, she would put that on? She probably wasn't exaggerating either. But I have watched it. And it's wow. It's tough to even laugh at, really. I mean, yes, it's funny how bad it is, but good God. Kal-El says, yes, and it made the evil Superman from Superman 3 look like a boy. Yeah, it was based on all of the... Okay, cool. It was based on... Steven, it was based on all those old Mort Weisinger covers and that old website, remember, called supermanisadick.com? Superdickery.com, that is. Bob Haney animated DC, sort of. Sometimes Batman Brave and the Bold is like that, in a good way, though. I liked the SW special, says Ravenscroft. It was just great to see them on TV. I was so hungry for Star Wars. I didn't care about the singing. I guess I got you on that. It broke several cringe muscles in my face, but I hear you. I don't watch it on Christmas. It'll kill the mood and the whole day to try to and watch that 8-minute bar song. Oh, boy. And then that mod. The rumors of Wookiee pornography, says nobody cares. Can they be true? I don't know. I don't know. I suppose anything's possible, but I can neither confirm or deny it because I've never even heard about those. I've never heard those rumors. So, but I get it. At the time, Star Wars was just in its infancy as a phenomenon, though was becoming a phenomenon, of course. Well, there was Stephen Keller. Have you never heard of the old website from the 90s and called supermanisadick.com, and it was like they call it superdickery.com, and they compiled all these old covers from the Mort Weisinger age in the 50s and 60s in particular, where Mort Weisinger was a very famous DC Comics editor, especially on the Superman titles. And let's say more like infamous. And one of the things he did as an editor was he believed in shock value to get kids. He didn't give a crap about the interior. He wrote the most inane, idiotic crap inside the comic. He didn't care. If he got you to part with your nickels, your 10 cents, your 12 cents, your 15 cents, your 20 cents for how long, when he was in charge, then that's all he cared about. And he knew, I guess he kind of knew, that one way to do that was to have really shocking covers. It wasn't just Superman, but Superman in particular. So nearly every cover, of course, back then had Superman doing something shocking. Well, we all know what a good guy Superman is. So on the cover, he had to be doing something nasty or really prickish. And they were hilarious. Like I said, oh my God, Superman's a dick. And they became a joke, a running joke. And someone did a website devoted to those covers. It was called superdickery.com, if I remember right. It may still be up. I'm not sure. I have to check. And they had, covers listed as hilarious. Because the covers made people buy comics back then, especially kids, And they're like, oh my, Superman's being a jerk. Well, yes, Stephen, yes. Let me see if they still have that site. Let me see if, just for the out of it, if they still have it. Let's try it. That'd be a fun Christmas thing. Hey, you heard my phone go off? I forgot to turn it off. Sorry, Vala. Who's trying to contact me this time of night? Nobody ever tries. That's when I'm on the show. I turned it down. I'm so sorry about that. It was me, my show, telling me that it's on the air, which we all know it's on the air, don't we? Here we are. No. There it is. Oh, it's no longer. They've moved it to Tumblr or Reddit. No, that's not what we want. They ruined it. The Butt Monkeys website, Super Dickery. There's a lot of articles about it. Oh, man. Come on. I just want to see. Oh, Lord. Is it on? I think it's on Tumblr. No. Man. Tumblr, you guys ruin everything. Well, I was hoping the site was perfect before. There's a Facebook page. They probably don't have it right either. You suck. Mm-mm. They just got a bunch of sites with write-ups about it. Just show me the pictures, jerks. Well, shit. I tried to find it. Let's see here. Oliver Belamonte says, I recall a Quantum Leap episode in 1990 called A Little Miracle. It's where Sam and Al try to reform a Scrooge land developer trying to tear down a homeless center on Christmas Eve. Gotcha. Man, they've ruined my Super Dickery site. Anyone else remember that but me? JT says, did you see Disney is rebooting X-Files and their project will be led by Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther? What could possibly go wrong? Well, even though I've never been the biggest X-Files guy, I've liked some of it. You X-Files aficionados have my condolences because it is going to be rotten. Because he sucks. He's a talentless buffoon. I'm sorry. Oh, you found it? Oh, did you find it? Oh, man. Still there. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Gallery images. It's a very old site, isn't it? Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't stand Ryan Coogler. He can pound it. I don't like him. He's a dope. He's a hack. I think I saw. I mean, I couldn't stand his stupid Black Panther, either one of his movies, especially the second one, and I didn't like Creed that much either. You're not going to be able to see these too well. Oh, it's archived. It's archived on the Internet Wayback Machine, but the site no longer exists in modern day. Gotcha. Thank you. There's one with Pat Boone on the cover of a Superman comic, Lois Lane issue, that is. Pat Boone and Lois Lane are singing a new song about me. It's a great tune, but I must use my superpowers to prevent it from becoming a hit. Next. Lois Lane is guilty. Admit it, Lois. You were always jealous of Lana Lang because she was my childhood sweetheart when I was Superboy, so you murdered her. And Batman's thinking I'm the world's smartest detective, yet I can't find any evidence to give Lois save Lois from the death house. The death house? Lois Lane, guilty. Guilty. Witness what is quite possibly the greatest Batman quote ever. Oh my God. This one was actually from that. They put this one on the cartoon. So, let's see here. Jimmy Olsen issue featuring the son of Superman. Jimmy, this gift you got me for Father's Day makes me sorry I ever adopted your little stupid ass, my son. I'll have to destroy it to teach you a lesson. But Superman, Dad, what did I do wrong? To Dad, Superman from Jimmy. Damn, that's cold. So see what I mean? Superman is a dick. Lois Lane. Superman, stop my wedding to Titan Man. I just found out the terrible secret his mask is hiding. Yeah, it serves you right for choosing him over me, Lois. Over me, Lois. Marry him. Featuring the bride of Titan Man. I just love how completely indifferent Superman looks on this cover. Look at him. It's a Neil Adams cover, by the way. That serves you right, Lois. Oh, my God. Thanks for finding this. Thanks for finding this, Kal-El. There you go. Superman is a dick. So Action Comics. Can barely tell the issue number. By the gifts your country sent me will not win any favors. Now that I am ruler of the world, my first command is that every nation replace its flag with a Superman flag like this one. Superman, King of Earth. They did that one. They did a lot of these covers in that episode of Batman Brave and the Bold because of the red kryptonite turned him evil. A lot of them watch the covers. Adventure Comics. So, what is young Superboy and I guess young Bruce? See, Bruce, my time telescope looks into the future one day. You, Bruce Wayne, will be Batman, and I, Clark Kent, will be Superman. Golly, Superboy. We'll both know each other's in it. That's not really a dick one, though. Not really being a dick in that case. Lois Lane. Oh my God, when Lois Lane became Cinderella. Jesus Christ. Let's find a mean one. Lois Lane's old age. Come on, Superman will be late for another date at the theater. Don't work too late, Auntie Lois. You must go to bed early now that you've reached your old age. What the hell? Oh yeah, here's one of my favorites. Issue Adam's cover from Jimmy Olsen, 115. Superman, stop this crazy test. Let us share that water or we die. Sorry, Jimmy. The ground rules allow only one survivor. You or Aquaman, featuring survival of the fittest. Wow. What a dick. AKA West Kegel. Oh, yes. I'm seeing your chat now, buddy. Superman is a complete... Adventure Comics cover with the Legion. Superboy, I've paid you what you wanted. Now save my child from that ledge before he falls. Relax, Pops. I'll do it after we count this beautiful cash. Oh, my God. What the hell? Adam's cover again. Oh, this is I forgot how much fun this was. Thank you so much, Kal-El. All right. Jimmy Olsen. This place is the worst. The window's broken, the roof leaks, and there's no heat. Get me out of this dump, Superman. That's what you get for being a wise guy, Jimmy. You'll just have to live in this rat trap from now on. Can you guess why Jimmy has to live in the slum? Oh, man. Lois Lane, number 84. Superman, identify me. Tell them I'm Lois Lane, your friend. Officer, I give you my word of honor. This girl is a dangerous criminal. She must be imprisoned for life. Adam's cover. I swear this was a movie I saw late one night on Cinemax. This guy says he's got commentary, of course, featuring Lois Lane, convict. Ezra Goldstein. Sorry. Shalom, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Clubby, can you throw up some panels from that Treasury Edition, please? Love that. The Treasury Edition? From when? The other night? Ravenscroft. Which one are you referring to, my friend? I could certainly do that. Weird. Funnier ones are when he's being mean to Lois. That's always my favorite. Lois Lane, I think number 71. I'm wearing the blindfold just as you instructed me, Mr. Blackmailer. And here's my life savings. Now promise me you'll never tell Superman my awful secret. I've tricked Lois into thinking I'm her blackmailer. Now to find out what her awful secret is. The mystery blackmailer knew the grim secret of Lois' past, so he whispered, hush money, sweet Lois, or else. Wow. Oh, Marvel Treasury. Okay, remind. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that in a bit. Ravenscroft. I'm going to do a few more of these. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a great one. Neil Adams cover, of course. Lois Lane, number 81. Gasp! Superman snapped my air hose because I won't marry him. He's committing the perfect murder. No witnesses in outer space. That's one of my favorite. Super murderer. They thought, look, I mean, this was sell comic. People would buy a comic book with Superman being an a-hole on the cover. And they sold a lot of comics. So yeah, I mean, I miss this site. So I haven't seen this forever. Let's see. Yes, Lana, it's true. I killed Lois Lane. It's featuring "When You're Dead, You're Dead." That's pretty up to the point. The guy, I like the guy used to put a commentary. Superman, dick. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love this one. Lois is going over the cliff with a truck. You wanted to be with me to the end, Lois. This is it. So long. He always seems happy when he's killing her. Oh God, I love it. That's a great. This is probably one of my favorite ones right here. Truth told me. Like the guy said, he always seems happy when he's killing her. And people go, "Oh, I got to buy that issue." Plunk down that 20 cents. Oh, that's one with that's one they couldn't publish today. Jimmy Olsen issue. Here's your next big scoop, Jimmy. Snap a picture of me and my two new buddies. Buddies, have you gone loco, Superman? They're escaped killers. Featuring the Wrongo Superman. Fine enough. I like him being mean to Lois because Lois she deserves it. Jimmy's a nice kid. Lois is an idiot and a jerk off. That's what. Jimmy Olsen, happy Jimmy. The Maharaja promised to give you your weight in jewels, and you're weighing in at 300 pounds, featuring the fat boy of Metropolis. But I didn't want to be fat, not for all the jewels in the world. Can't you help me, Superman? Can't you help me reduce Superman, please? So I don't know the context of that story because I haven't read that in forever, if I did it all. But that's nutty. Great Kurt Swan cover, though. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Halbrand, I hereby grant your petition to adopt Jimmy Olsen as your legal son. I know your great wealth will provide him with a fine home. Stop, Your Honor. I challenge the adoption. I'll prove why you must reject it. Wow. No father for Jimmy. Man, what is it with Jimmy and his pappy? Steven says, honestly, as much as I love the character of Superman because he is a paragon of virtue, these covers would have intrigued me enough to buy and read these comics back. Oh, it would have got me too. I mean, you had Kurt Swan covers often, and you had, Kurt Schaffenberger as well. I mean, and you had Neil Adams sometimes. Oh, yeah. I would have been hooked. What kid wouldn't back then? Although I'd have been buying a lot of Marvel books too, but. Jimmy Olsen, I'm not crazy. I tell you, Superman really is reporter Clark Kent. And if you let me out of this straitjacket, I'll prove it. Poor Jimmy. Till he gets over his delusion, you must keep him solitary here at the asylum. I wonder if that's Arkham Asylum, Bob. Oh, boy, that's a weird one. The Midas of Metropolis. Oh, yeah, this one's Superman. Help me, please. No. Stay away. You've become a human atom bomb. Well, if he's a human atom bomb, you're not far enough. The Olsen Experiment. That's a weird Nick Cardy cover. Arrest him, officer. He's an alien creature who's from some other world who wants to conquer the Earth. No, Superman, I'm your pal, Jimmy Olsen. A scientist from the planet Jupiter has changed my body so that I look like a Jovian, whatever. A Jovian, whatever the hell he is. Oh, man, that's a crazy cover. So, Superboy's a dick on that cover. Super Baby is a dick on that cover. Me let you out of cage, kitty, so me can play with you. Run, everybody, tiger loose. Great guns, Martha. Our son has openly displayed his powers. Now everyone will know he's super. And they'll be mauled by a tiger also. So there's that. Featuring Superboy, the scoundrel of steel. Okay, class, today I'll teach you how to do the 3 R's: running, wrecking, and ripping. Whoa! What an a-hole. I mean, every cover. Superboy, I trusted you, but instead of helping me escape, you're turning me in, you double-crosser. How can you send an innocent kid back? Reform school rebel. Neil Adams cover. Another Neil Adams cover. We're innocent. What kind of son would put his own parents in jail? Our traitor's super son. Blah. This is when the Kents got younger. Remember that, anyone? David Rayborn. What's up, cousin? Anyone remember when the Kents for a while got younger? This was that era. I mean, they were old when they first got him, and then for some reason, in the late 60s, early 70s, or thereabouts, they just got young. But yeah, that's the Kents. A lot of people don't remember that because it wasn't for very long. But they did. And then later they just reversed it. They said, what the hell? Jesus. Why do I remember just silly crap like that? I don't even know. Oh, boy. Super Sons of Superman and Batman. Batman, it's time to reveal our secrets. The tragedy that brought us together even when we were boys. But this is before the Super Sons. My mother and father dead. It's your fault, Superboy. Why did you let it happen? I'll never forgive you. What in the hell? I don't even know what any of that means. I need to reread that sucker. Come on, be a jerk, will you? Superboy, the Mad Piper of Camp Bravo. Yeah. Oh, that's Superboy. Can't say that word. Superman is a dick. Confess you killed Clark Kent, Jimmy. I found these clothes in the sea. Now what did you do with his body? Superman knows I'm guilty. I'll have to kill him too with this special gamma weapon that I stole from the Hulk. The murder of Clark Kent. They're both dicks. What the hell? They were always picking on Robin. I'm trying to find my favorite. Before we get done, there's one cover I want to find. Superman, you're letting them do this to me. Why? You know I'm innocent. Yeah, well, too bad. Man, there's one I want to find, but I'm probably not going to run across it here. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. Superman and Lois just trotting along. Clark Kent, I'm so glad you finally realized the world can get along without Superman. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, they got DH and got a rare tropical disease and died. Oh my goodness. They did. Featuring Battle of the Superheroes. Since Batman got those superpowers, he and Superman have become bitter enemies. Where? Well. Oh, yeah. Stand back. No one can stop the new Superman from taking over the world. There he is. Super dictator. Stop. If you disconnect his respirator, Batman will die. What's one Batman more or less, says Superman. Oh, God. All right, folks. That's enough of that nonsense, I guess. I just thought it would be fun to go down memory lane a little bit with this super dickery. There was one cover I really wanted to find, but oh, yeah. Batman, you have been found guilty of witchcraft. I sentence you to be burned at the stake. You know I'm innocent, Superman. Why are you framing me? The Bat Witch must burn. World's Finest had some crazy covers, boy. There it is. There it is. There it is. Hurry up with your graves, Jimmy and Robin. I'd finish you myself, but I have a code against killing. So I'll do the job, boys, says Batman. They're making Jimmy and Robin dig their own graves. Dig now, die later. I love it. Hey, look who's here. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Just
That's
have
a
fun.
crazy cover.
Good night, Penny. Oh, yeah. I was looking for that website, superdickery.com, where Superman is a dick, and couldn't find it, but the great Kal-El found it for me, and I'm just going through a memory lane here. And this is the last one because I've been looking for this cover. It's one of my favorite ones.
Dig now, die later.
Making Jimmy and Robin dig their own grave. And the guy always captioned it like, Batman doesn't have a code against killing too. Guess not. Not in this one.
Approved by the Comics Code Authority.
Yes.
Not. Yeah.
Here we are, gentlemen. The famous Bat Cave. Great Scott. Superman is revealing our secret identity. Really? What did Batman ever do to him?
Craziness.
Oh, wow. That's some of the stuff they wouldn't do today. Robin the boy bitch. Oh, look, Superman. Robin's weighing himself and Superman stepping on the scale. Now they're just picking on him for sake of picking on him. The guy wrote. Oh.
Yeah,
Hey, Superman and my wife. Superman stealing my bride. No one does that to Lex Luthor and lives. So it's like, not just a dick, but a wife stealing dick, the guy wrote.
Well, he is Superman after all, right? I mean,
no, yeah. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, right? I mean, it just goes.
Unfortunately, yeah, if he wanted to, yeah.
But that's old comics, so yeah. Sock it to him, Luthor, baby. Gun down that grinning gargoyle. Blast that bald bandit Joker. I'm with you. There you go. Superman, will you please tell your super brat to stop picking on my son, my boy? Brucey, I won't let you down until you admit that my dad has caught more crooks than yours. So they're fighting over Superman's son is a dick, it says.
And that's such a common look there. Superman and Batman are always drawn that way. I mean, just flying in like that.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. So yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Kal-El, for finding that for me. Because he said to find it on some kind of archive thing. It's not really. That's a very, very old site.
It's so it's not active right now. It's just the archive.org, or is
so.
it?
He put he found the link and gave it to me.
He found the link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing ever disappears on the internet, right?
No. Ravenscroft, tell me what it is you wanted me to find for you again, because I'm not sure exactly which Marvel Treasury. It was tough finding those the other night, but he wanted me to show him something from the other night. Anyway, what's going on with you? Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I was decorating the tree and then just getting ready for the holidays. So holidays are a lot of work. Not that I'm complaining, right? Shouldn't complain.
It's supposed to be holidays, not work.
Then you got work to do too, right? What's up with that?
At least you get to go see Aquaman tomorrow.
Aquaman's opening tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, my buddy didn't. Oh, let me check if my Marvel buddy texted me. Nope, my buddy.
That's not Marvel.
My buddy will go to.
Well, what about your DC buddy?
DC Marvel, I should say, superhero movie. But buddy, yeah. But
I don't think anyone even knows about it. Every time I say it, somebody goes, "Is that tomorrow?"
Well, Retro Nerd Girl was talking about today, so I knew it was this weekend, but I forgot it was actually. Oh, and Zack Snyder's new film is available for streaming right now, I think, too, right?
Rebel Moon, yeah, enjoy.
Rebel Moon, right? You didn't watch it yet?
No, I don't have Netflix, and if I did, I wouldn't watch it. It's Snyder.
That's not a moon.
No, it isn't, sir. I saw like one little clip, and I saw they had a bunch of lightsabers and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't a ripoff of you know what. After all, I mean, it's so blatant, though, and everyone sees it and says it sucks. So,
I mean, everything. Yeah, it always takes not just say everything, but
there's
a lot of inspiration. Yeah. There's.
But I mean, sometimes you can be a little obvious to the point where it's like,
yeah,
I don't mind things that are derivative of other things. Far from it. Yeah. I'll even compliment it, going, "Wow, this is like Star Wars, or this is like this or that." But it's got to be good in its own right. Like, I love Battlestar Galactica. No one doubted that it was similar to Star Wars at the time.
Yeah, but it becomes its own thing.
Its own thing too, though.
I mean, Star Wars is a ripoff of the Dam Busters, so I mean,
except there were were there planets? I mean, was there the Force, any of that kind of stuff?
Well, I mean, the whole idea of it, the general idea where you're fighting the evil Yahtzees and you got to destroy the
very
big,
basic,
basic, but the basic idea. It's not, I mean, not a total rip. It's an homage or take something from. But that's the classic, classic storytelling. Like, the first episode of Reacher was the second episode where it's not a spoiler, but when they meet some people and of course they get into a fight. Although I don't know who the hell would like get into a fight with Reacher, like not just run away. And it turns out, they were, friends of a person he's looking for, and it was an accidental fight or
right.
What that kind of thing. But that's a superhero trope, right? They meet and then they get into a fight and then they're, best friends or the mix up. Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, Ravenscroft, what did you need to see? You want me to just flip through it again or something or what? I mean, kind of did that the other night, but we can zip through it really quick if you want to.
Sure. Well, that's a cool cover, right? Hulk driving the sleigh. Yep. I see the thing. Where's the Hulk?
I know what it reprints, but what did you? Let's see. Yeah, but did you? What did you need to see? I mean, you wanted me to just go through it again. I mean, you got to tell me what you want me to do. Otherwise, I'll just flip it real quick for those who didn't see it the other night. I guess that was kind of the comics night, but we can indulge that, I guess, for a minute. It was kind of. I only went to comics, right? Because I went to comics because I started out tonight talking about various Christmas things to watch, and nobody really had any particular things to talk about. So I just went to this Superman Dickory somehow. That's what a wild card is. So
do whatever we want, right?
Marvel Treasury Edition number 13, 1976, Giant Superhero Holiday Grab Bag, a Mighty Marvel Yuletide Greetings. Gil Kane cover. But this one, almost all of these Treasury editions by Marvel, by the way, folks, from back then, almost all of them are reprints, with very few of them have any quote-unquote new material at all. This is one of the exceptions. It has a bunch of reprints, but there's a framing story that is new to this book. And it opens up with the FF and the Avengers, 'Tis the Season, Roger Stern. The script, George Tuska, yay for D-Bud. Don Perlin, the inks, yay for Hungry Boy. And it's the FF and the Avengers having a charity snowball fight in the Central Park or whatever.
Mr. Fantastic's going to win that one, isn't he?
Are you familiar
Or
with
maybe
this?
actually Invisible Woman. I can't recall it right now, but it wouldn't surprise me if I read it and it got deleted from my overflowing data banks.
You might have you'd have. I think the only way it's ever been reprinted, maybe not though. I think it's maybe only ever been reprinted and printed in this treasury, but I'm not 100% sure. But this part, the other books are all reprints. The other stories are all reprints.
Yeah. And the Human Torch throwing snowballs. I mean, that's got to be difficult too. I mean, nice control there.
Ezra says, "Are you going to the Doctor Who Xmas special? I'm going to watch that thing." I'd love to tell you no, Ezra, but I'm silly enough to sit there and watch it, so I probably will watch it. I mean, I'll have on Christmas Day. I'm going to be here Christmas night, but I mean, before it comes on, before I do the show, maybe I'll go sit through that drivel after I get through it on my Christmas season. If I even go anywhere on Christmas or do anything on Christmas, if I'm just home doing nothing, which I'm not sure probably will be, I'll sit through the drivel. Why not make Christmas even worse by watching that?
Just make sure you drink a lot of root beer, then you can get through it.
It said just a snowball. Okay, that's cool, Raven. Anything to help, I'm glad to do it. What'd you say?
Just make sure you drink a lot of root beer so you can get through it.
Root beer. I'd rather cherry Coke.
All right, cherry Coke, yeah.
So there's the snowball fight between the FF and the Avengers. It's Invisible Girl, by the way.
And no one can hit her, right? Yeah. Turns invisible and puts the force field on.
Yeah.
Cap using a shield in the snowball fight. Come on, Cap.
Well, she's using her force field, and Johnny's using his flame. Nobody else is using all their stuff. Come on. And Spider-Man cheated and dropped the crap ball over Ben. But I kind of, art notwithstanding, I kind of like the.
This is fun.
Framing sequence. Then it goes into a reprint of a classic Marvel team-up issue with Gil Kane. We'll go through that quick. And each one of these reprints is followed by more of the framing sequence. Let's get this.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, they are again back at the
snowball fight. Yeah.
There's Jan. There they are, but then reprinting one of the great comics of the Silver Age, and I love this. It's one of the greatest splash pages ever. John Buscema, the senior man. Even an android can cry.
Yep.
Let's see. You'd probably be better off giving that Lois and Clark episode I referenced earlier another try than watching the latest. Oh, yeah, well, I know, but
I haven't watched that since in a long time.
We talked earlier about that Lois and Clark.
Was it bad?
What, Lois and Clark Christmas one? I don't like Howie Mandel, but no, Steven likes it. He loves that episode.
Oh, okay. No, I just wonder if it was any good.
He's talking about a Christmas one, yeah.
Oh, Christmas one, yeah. You haven't watched that in a while yet. It's got Sloan on there, so I should be watching it.
No. Lois and Clark with Dean Cain.
Not that. I'm thinking of
not Super Lois and Man Super.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You're not the Super Lois show.
I haven't watched that in a while. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
This is a classic, though. Some of the coolest Avengers art ever. Even an android can cry. It's greatness, of course. But let's go past that because it's too good to just. It needs to be actually shown in detail and reviewed. Oh man, I love this page. Back to the snowball fight, Captain America. A cry of compassion. That's why we were all here today. And so, on behalf of the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, I'd like to thank you all for turning out and contributing to the United Charities. And we hope to see you all here again next year, okay? This actually is kind of a very touching story here. Or later it is. The crowd disperses quickly on the onlookers, blah, blah, blah. But but Silver Surfer shows up. He's flying around. He doesn't know what Christmas is, does he?
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
So he goes to
no idea.
Doctor Strange's house, and there's the Hulk. Because, Hulk was in the Defenders a lot back then.
Yeah, they never have, of course, in the MCU, they totally didn't do any of that connection to Hulk and Strange and Hulk being able to see his astral form. They totally ignored that. I was disappointed.
Yep.
Because there was always some inference that the Hulk had some kind of otherworldly powers, and would have been kind of cool to see that in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yep. What I love about this one, though, is that it segues into another one of my favorite comics of the time. Hulk says, Silverface. Hulk remembers Silverface. He was Hulk's friend once. And then it goes back to the issue of Hulk by beautiful Marie Severin art where he fought the Silver Surfer. This is one of the cool Hulk Surfer fights. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. They had a big bust out with him, and that was kind of cool. Anyway, let's go. What I really love was that, after this, Hulk said, why didn't Silverface stop? Why must Hulk always be alone? But you're not Hulk. You're not Hulk. Huh? Magician has returned. Yes, Hulk, I'm back. And if you'll just come with me, I think you'll find that you do have friends who care. Merry Christmas, Hulk.
See?
The jade skinned giant's eyes grow large at the sight of the tree, and for one of the rare moments in his troubled life, he feels the touch of love.
I miss that Hulk. I mean, we don't
I
get
miss that Hulk. Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love the Peter David run and then the Smart Hulk and the Gray Hulk, there was just something so charming
this is my
childlike about that Hulk. This version of the Hulk.
Right. This is my Hulk.
Yeah. I always thought you'd get this back too. Like, I don't mind. Yeah, you change for a while and you go back, but like the Professor Hulk stuff, I just don't like it. I mean,
no, I don't like
it. for as a permanent version of the Hulk. I mean,
agreed. That's why I don't like anything they've done really that much after it. And of course, there's Nelson and Murdoch, and it changed into a cool. I mean, it segued into a cool Gene Colan Daredevil story with the Ox. So cool stuff. Let's see. And then I showed this the other night. So the end, they cut from they segue to Black Widow because she's now hanging out with Daredevil, and there's she's down hanging out with the champions, and there's Johnny Blaze, who gets hit in the face with a snowball, and the champions are ready to have a big snowball fight. And there you go. May the joy of the season be with you and yours now and in the new year. I remember when I got this as a kid, I'm like, whoa. Obviously, I love those reprints. I didn't know they were reprints.
Yeah, I didn't know what a reprint
12
was.
years old. And but I just love this treasure. I still have this one, of course. I still have a lot of them, but I mean, so I love this one just for obviously all that great art and all these superheroes. But I thought it was so cool that all these superheroes that are like we're having a snowball fights.
Yeah. Gotta have fun too.
AKA Wes Cagle, who is a member, he says, Is my alt channel not showing up in the chat now? I don't know, Wes Cagle, but you're at the very top of the chat.
You're here, yeah.
From earlier. You were there. You were the first one to pop. Well, at least it listed you as a new member. So, West, I don't know what's going on, dude. Try it again.
Sometimes, we can see your alt.
Yeah,
account.
we see you. Yeah.
But you saw his. I just popped in now, but you were able to see his other account
Yeah,
before this.
yeah, this normal account.
Yeah.
It had put to you like this. It announced that he was a new member.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Try it again, see what happens there, Wes. And if we don't answer, as soon as we see it, we'll answer you. If you want to try it again, and so go a few minutes, and if we don't, if no one acknowledges it, let us know.
Yeah, I was seeing now, but sometimes you get butt banned by accident, like Maddie's
Like you.
daddy was in the gym and
I'll
I
rub it into
disappeared.
him.
I've told that before,
He
and
feels
I'm
bad enough. Come on.
oh, we love Steve, but that was an
I know.
it was an accident, obviously, but I was kind of new to hanging out with you guys, and like no one. I mean, usually everyone's so friendly in this group. I'm like, no one's saying anything.
Oh
Like,
no.
I mean, like, no, I know, but that's what. Then I'm like,
Um,
what's going on?
Ravenscroft, thank you. Thank you so much for being here anytime. I'm glad to do that for you. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year to you. Hope we see you before Christmas, but just in case, thanks for being here. Have a good night and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
No, you're right. It was a weird thing.
No, so that's frustrating for Wes Cagle too. I'm sure when you get right, dealing with YouTube is not easy. There's such a huge company, and getting in touch with someone, and they don't, no offense, West, they don't care about me. They don't care about you, quote unquote, in the grand scheme of thing, we're not, we don't have a million subs or a million followers or whatever, so that's the problem. You get lost, or if you try, when that's the big thing, you try to get customer service today, and good luck getting a real person, I mean, to help you. So I hope it gets all straightened out.
Yep. Hope so. So I get, like I say, it's weird. So if you're hearing this, West.
Well, he's using his alt account, I guess. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Alt West Cagle. Yeah.
strange.
Should be called East Cagle.
Yeah, there's an AK. There you go.
Sorry, that was a bad one.
So what's going on with you?
Oh, I was watching or listening to Retro Blasting earlier when I was decorating the tree, putting up. Still got another couple of boxes of ornaments to go.
It doesn't show up in any stream. Look, any live stream, not just us.
Okay.
Okay. Damn. Sorry about that. Check that with YouTube then.
That's horrible. Yeah.
That's weird. Sorry. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. No, but Michael had a great show tonight, of course, as usual.
A little bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about the Playmates.
Yeah.
They canceled all the action figures, I guess, so we're not going to get the rest of Discovery. So I know you've been crushed, and
I saw a bunch of Playmate stuff at Target the other day.
Oh yeah, cheap or full price?
Well, I don't think it was cheap yet, but
yeah,
some of it was there. It's got that big Enterprise.
Enterprise is nice, yeah.
I need to get that. I don't know how much that is though. How much is that sucker?
It was like $25, $30, I think. It wasn't, I think, or maybe $40 at the high end. It was pretty relative. It was pretty reasonable, I think. Claude has it. He really liked it, right?
Yeah. Playmates. Like they were talking. It was funny. They're talking about how it's called Playmates. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of not a weird name at all. Yeah. Well, it was named at a time when everything wasn't so cynical.
Yeah.
But the term, there was an innocence to that term.
Yeah. But no, it was a great figure line initially. I mean, I had the Galoob, or how do you say it? TNG line. I remember buying all those when those came out. And of course, I opened them all, so I don't have. But I saved the backing cards. Those are horrendous figures, but you're like, oh wow, I got Star Trek figures finally, and other than the Amigos, which you had for years, but and then Playmates got the line and did a fantastic job with it. I mean, they did so many figures. But good night, JT Kirk.
Good night, JT Kirk.
But of course, some strange decisions, and we won't rehash everything Retro Blasting talked about, but strange decisions on certain figures that are missing, or they didn't do did all these obscure figures, but then they didn't do obvious figures. But yes, I think if I heard correctly, they're going to continue doing ships and phasers and communicators. So unfortunately, no more action figures, but they really screwed up that initial initial run of figures. They should have just done the whole crew. So don't just they just did 3: Kirk, Spock, and Khan, and of course there's problems with the figures, but then they did Jean-Luc Picard, Data, and Riker, and then we got 2 from Discovery. The ship, the phaser is really nice, but I did a review of that on my channel. But yeah, it's just why didn't they come up with like the whole the whole crew to start with, of TOS? I mean, just start with that. So
Yeah, I hears you, sir.
yeah.
Here's you on FM.
But we did get the alien that killed Tasha Yar. So I got to buy that one.
You got that figure?
That was one of the new figures that they came out with in the Playmates line.
Crap! Did you get it?
I haven't got it yet, but I got to make sure I buy it now. I was waiting. I'm cheap. What's this called? What was
that thing's name again? Crap! I can't remember. I can't. Damn it! Oh man, I can't remember
what was
his name.
Yeah, what was the name?
I used to know that too. Damn it!
Let me see if they got the whole
Oil
line.
Slick.
Yeah, what was
Armis
the guy's
or something?
Armis. Yeah, there you go, Armis.
All right, Armis. All right, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you said it.
Because it's also the name of one of the cops that Luther kills in Superman. Armis. All right, Armis. All right, I'm on track 22. I've seen him, and I'm right on him. Harry. Let's see what Steven's saying here.
Oh yeah, Steven. So
I was hoping they would reissue some of the figures from First Contact with perhaps more screen-accurate uniforms. Also, I'd love to see an Enterprise E release with modern LEDs on and soundboard in it. Well, won't be by them anyway. Won't be by Playmates.
Yep, they're done. Yep. Oh, and Steven, I don't think I saw your Twitter DM. Sorry, I shall check. Yep. Sometimes I forget to check the Twitters.
The twits.
I'm bad with that sometimes.
Me too. I'm worse with my email.
It doesn't change the color. It doesn't change the color, and like I have the dark mode, and it doesn't like show up. It should like have like a that's just my excuse, but it should have like a much better dark mode version, or so you can see what when something comes in. Yeah. So here's the Armis figure here. I'll just show this real quick here. Yeah, so that's the Armis figure here. Yep. In stock on Fleabay. Yep. Oh, that's a Super. Oh, is it Super 7? I thought it was. Oh, it's Super 7. I thought it was. See, I thought it was Playmates. It's not.
Hell. Oh. Okay, yeah. So there you go. Super 7 is different.
Yeah, no, I thought it was.
That is ridiculous looking though. Well, that's the old Playmates too. I mean, well, yeah. I guess
this is. This is Super 7. Okay, yeah, I was mixing up my.
Aren't they the same
lines there
that do Funko?
No, Funko's a different company.
Similar to them.
Yeah,
they remind me of Funko for some reason.
Yeah, Funko's a different company. Yep. Oh, and Steve was telling me about the Retropod. Thank you for that. Yeah. So I didn't miss it. Yeah, that was a fun. I was trying to type in every now and then as I'm decorating the tree. Yeah.
What is wrong?
Yeah, so this is this is Super 7 here. Yep.
My computer's doing really wonky crap.
Oh yeah. Have you rebooted it lately?
No.
Yeah, I reboot your computer every Monday.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Well, you can't do it now. Yeah.
I don't trust it when I reboot it.
Yeah, but it clears things out. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. Now, so these are the Super 7 fairs. So I guess they haven't canceled these. Yeah, there's Armis. Yeah.
Those look like. I guess they look like a. Playmates, sort of. Hey, Parker, what's up?
Parker.
Parker, what says? Hello, Clobby and Barney. With you guys talking about Star Trek toys, I years ago found the Keeper from Playmate. Oh, the Keeper, yeah, and I haven't opened it at my local comic shop, Adventures Underground. Okay, so you still have the Keeper, eh? Good from the cage.
Nice, great figure.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Most of these Star Trek figures aren't that expensive too to purchase. Even that's what they're saying. Even if you're looking for, other than like that gold speckled Data or there's not a lot of figures that were extremely valuable. You can still get them. So let's see, Playmate Star Trek, but it was quite a line. But yeah, so I guess this was these are the only figures that these three, these don't count. I like Doug Jones. I do. He's such a good actor, Doug Jones. I feel bad he's in that
elsewhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm just that's the one character that actually acted like a normal person. Though. Yeah, it's a crazy character, but at least he shows
to be able to sense death, whatever the hell that means. Yeah. What does it mean? Like he can see the Death Angel or some stupid, so asinine. They can't even. Again, yeah, he's a good actor, but they even waste him because it just makes no sense. Just make him a normal alien. Why something?
Well, if he sees death coming, then he like transforms into this. Like, they added it later.
Silly. It doesn't belong in Star Trek. It's dopey crap.
Well, his character is the only one that's written with any logic, though. I mean, I want to get into that one, but
then he follows her. So
yeah.
I understand, though, Captain. I do.
Yeah.
We reached, Captain. There's I have those. Claude gave me those new Wrath of Khan ones.
Yes, I bought all these. I haven't taken out of the box yet because I have the original Khan. And it was actually, I was going to buy another one so I could take it out of the box and then compare the two. I guess it's a moot point now. But the new figures are taller. It's like the scale doesn't match.
Is Kirk really shorter than Spock? Looks like it.
Not when you put them together. Yeah. They're the same
sure look
height.
Like it from that picture.
Yeah, it does. They got his knees bent a little bit, and then the angle. Yeah. They Photoshop them down a little bit. Yeah, they're the same. They're the same height. Yeah, pretty much.
Bloody hell!
These were great. These.
I
love these.
I have all those.
And they had that bridge set you could buy too, with all the figures on the bridge set and that cardboard kind of bridge. It was just the packaging, but that really looked great. Yeah,
indeediousness.
So I guess that's all we're getting. So if I go to Figure Realm, let's see.
Well, no one's going to buy the fake Trek drivel anyway.
No. But that's why I didn't sell. That's why I didn't sell. It's like what Let's see. So if we go to Star Trek.
Any Doctor Who figures on that website? Asks Gezra.
Oh, they got every Doctor Who. This Figure Realm is phenomenal. Let's just check. Let's see. Let's check Playmates, Star Trek, and then let's see. They have Playmates listed here.
Art Asylum. Don't get me started on that one. You know how much I love the.
Yeah. That was a nice line, yeah.
Enterprise ones.
So Playmates, and then they should have the new. Surprised I don't have them listed here. Transporter series. Let's see if I click on Playmates. If they
Adam's Family.
Star Trek, but they should Classic. Have. They just
09 Drivel. Star Trek Inner Space.
Oh, they called them Classic, I guess. Here, yeah, the Inner Space. That was a line of toys. They had it was like a little play set, and it was a bridge. And then I have a bunch of them. Yeah, they had. Like here, they've got the Galileo 7, so it opens up. They're like little mini.
Oh, okay.
Mini play sets, yeah, inside the vehicle. So I have this one, or no, the phaser. Where's this one with the D, the bridge?
Yeah.
So it opens up, and there's a play set in there. It's kind of a wonky toy, but they got little mini figures. Yeah.
Empress NM. Hey.
Hell. I had where's where the heck is the the sick bay. Let's see where that is.
So you have some of these.
I have some of these. Yeah, I think I have this one. Do I have the phaser? Yeah, I think I have the phaser. That one was a pretty cool one. There's like a playset in it. Open up the phaser. Maybe they're trying to rip off the Transformers a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like Star Trek.
Yeah, okay.
Figures fitting all. Like, why did they do this one? Apollo service module.
I
I
don't know.
don't get that one.
They're Star Trekking
Yeah,
across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star Trekking across the universe. Only going forward because we can find reverse. But
I guess you could put your Star Trek figures in the Apollo playset. But that was a fun little fun set there. So let's see. They called it classic. See, let's see. I still don't have the Galileo 7. I got to buy that on Fleabay. I've got that.
You should own that one.
I should own that. I never bought the original ship, which is crazy. I've got so many Diamond Selects, but now I'm probably getting the new one for Christmas. Now this was the bridge playset that I was talking about. Just cardboard. And I've seen this in stores. I never bought that. I should have
bought that.
That's just so cool. All the figures. Yeah. And then, of course, you got as Retro Blast was saying, you get the original crew, in the TMP move uniform, but then you only get 3 of the figures. You don't get, it's like do the whole line. And you got Savik and Khan, and then you're missing. There's no Scotty in the original movie. It's like, but you get Marta because she's David Bowie's wife.
True. Crazy. Parker asks, hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you remember before Playmates getting the license? Do you remember the blue data before the Next Generation aired in 1976? I think it was said 86. I think it was 87 that it aired though, because just in an air. Oh, maybe the toy came out in 86 because
that was a Galoob figure. Yeah, that was a Galoob.
I do remember seeing it once. I don't know. I think. Didn't you talk about it once?
Well, I just mentioned, there was a Galoob. They had a
I've never seen it.
Galoob. I'll show it here in a second. Then Steven, I'll show the First Contact one.
He'll show it, Parker.
Yeah, but they had a data was painted incorrectly, so that's one of the ones that's worth a lot of money. So now here's then they came out with Kirk, Spock, and Khan for this is 2022, but that's it. So that we've never had a Scott. Where's Scotty? Where's like do the whole GD crew. And of course these were great too. The communicator, the phasers, the wrist communicator. I've got a bunch of these. Yeah,
oh man, I love that wrist communicator. I had that.
Pat S has that. Yeah, he said
I didn't have that, but I had that other one, but not that one. I would love that one. The wrist.
I didn't get the tricorder. I have the Diamond Select, which I think is a lot better anyway. But in terms of collecting, I do have the phaser and this phaser. So let's see. That's all that came out with just those 3 figures. So it's kind of sad that's all you get in the class, quote unquote classic line. So let's see. We want to check the First Contact, and then I'll do data there. Yeah. So I think was it First Contact was on this. Let's see. Was it Playmate or who did First Contact? Was that Playmates or was that someone else? Star Trek.
Doesn't say on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yeah. Let's see. Well, here's the Galoob, but maybe it was First Contact. Let's see, Insurrection. Oh, here we go. First Contact right here. Playmates. Yeah, because they broke everything up in terms of this figure realm. You can search by which is nice too. So which First do I have first? Is that no? I have one of these 12-inch Picards on my shelf here. I think Paulie got. Someone gave Paulie this one. He was unboxing it.
Yeah.
So you've got civilian attire. They're pretty nice, yeah. And then you got Captain Picard. So it's 1996, 9-inch figures. And we get a Riker. And you get a Hoobie Doobie. No pig accessory, though. I don't know why. And we get Data.
Doobie doobie. Yeah, it would have been him, Babe.
Yeah, a lot of times these big figures, you never get the whole set. Here, let me put this link into this website. It's Figure Realm. Well, here's the first I'll just copy this in, but it's figurerealm.com, and you can make an account if you want to track your action figure collection. And
That's where you can go there
buying and selling.
do a
Yep.
Doctor Who search.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second too. Yep. And then here's the regular first contact figures. So you got the Borg, Spacesuit, Troy, Crusher, Riker, Lily, Forge, Worf, and Cochrane. So a nice line for that set. For the movie. At least you got. I think we got all the figures you would need, right, to recreate that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Picard in the spacesuit, right? Of course, who went out on the Enterprise to walk down the Enterprise in the spacesuit? Wasn't it Worf
Hawk.
in that one?
It was Worf, Picard, and Hawk.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Hawk.
So they just gave you Picard in
It
this.
was played by Neil McDonough, who got killed.
Neil McDonough,
He got
right?
assimilated. Yeah.
Yep. But not a bad. Yeah, because you can't tell who's in the suit, right? You could buy 3 of them and have. Unless the helmet comes off, I don't know. Let's see. Does the
I
helmet
guess it
come
probably does, huh?
off? The Borg are back. I would have loved a full.
There's a link in this. Ezra, there's a link right above you. It's called Figures Realm. It's a link right above where you just chatted there. That Mark D with the C put in there. We're going to show some though in a minute.
Yeah, this looks nice. The spacesuit version. Yeah, no, I don't think I have that one. That's one of the things I've been trying to do is go through all my boxes of stuff to categorize them. Like, don't rebuy something you already have. I think I've got that Borg one too. Yeah. Kind of looks like Wesley Crusher.
Maybe he's a Borg.
So let's look at Galoob. We'll check out
TNG Galoob.
TNG Galoob. Yep. Next Generation Galoob. This was the very first set, I believe, of Next Generation. Yeah, 1988.
Data's blue.
Oh, way back. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of different datas. Yeah. So, well, here's the phaser.
Yeah.
I think I still have that somewhere.
You got it, Ezra? Cool.
So let's see. Here's all
It's
the
not
figures.
blue there.
Speckled face. So this is the one. So here, let's read about this one. So it's a mispaint on this one. Let's see if they talk about it. Let's see. Let's see if they have a comment. I don't have any comments on that one, but that was, if I remember reading from the Star Trek Communicator at the time, it was basically a mispainted Data. So then they recalled it, I think, so that's why they call it speckled face Data. So it was
Speckled face Data.
Yeah. So then you have flesh face Data. And this was another mispaint, I think, too. Yep. So this was another one. Let's see if they talk about it. Yeah. So he had just normal skin color. So they screwed that up. let's see. I'm surprised no one mentioned or wrote something about that, but that's just from my memory. They had, so that's why they have these two different versions. So they've got flesh face, speckled face, and dark face, and blue face. Here we go. So here's the blue face, the Smurf version. I don't know if the picture might be just a generic picture because
it don't look blue.
Doesn't look blue there. But
Variation blue face, though. It does say that, yes.
Yeah. So they kept screwing up the coloration, data's coloring. Yeah. So you've got and then dark face. I guess it doesn't. It's the same. They're just recycling the same picture over and over again.
Yeah, they don't have an example of of it. So
I'll Google it separately to check. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's got a picture of it online, probably. I bet they're expensive, huh?
Yeah, well, sometimes if they're for sale too, they'll list. Yeah, 3 users own them, and 1 user wish list, and sometimes they'll show up with eBay. Let's see if they have it. Oh, speckled face. Here we go. I'll right click and open that new tab. Speckled face. Oh, here we go. Blue face. Let's see. So that's on eBay. $140 on eBay. So let's go check those out. Let's see here. So this is speckled face.
Yeah.
There's the speckles. He's got freckles.
Oh, God.
Looks horrible,
doesn't
right?
look like Data, does he?
We're like, I'm returning it. Mom.
Oh. No, just keep it 100 years and then you can sell it for $15.
Yeah, only $15. Well, I guess it must be loose, right? Let's see if it's
a loose figure.
Yeah.
Clearly it's a loose figure, so yeah.
Yeah. But
still in package, would it be that much more, maybe double?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's got to be worth more than a normal.
Oh,
more than a normal, but yeah. So this is 140 smackerels. Blue Data. Doesn't look that blue there. Maybe faded.
Depressed Data. You certainly don't look blue to me. What do I know?
Diecast Enterprise. I got that somewhere. See the color. I guess they just are totally confused with the color data. Let's see if they say anything about it here. Let's see. Description from seller. Nah, they don't say anything about it, but yeah. So there was a blue one. Yep, it doesn't look so blue here, but I think maybe he was in the sun too much. I don't know. It would look like $8 still for each figure, and of course that's the standard. Oh, bearded Wreck.
Bearded Recurk.
They added that later. Yeah, all 7.
I got the wrong box art.
$109. Yep. Not bad.
Yeah, people were going nuts over those figures back when the show was getting a little bit popular.
Yep. The bearded record's $30. Wow.
Why?
Well, it must have been a much rarer figure because then Gallup lost the license. So. Yep. And presented a fistful of data. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah. So we want to look at some Doctor Who figures.
Any Blake 7 figures? I wish, Ezra. I sincerely doubt it.
No.
There's
not going to be anything for Blake 7.
No.
Black Lightning. Black Panther. Black Sabbath. No Blake 7. Yep.
Not a sock. What about Doctor Who, though?
Let's do Doctor Who.
Where's the Babylon 5 figures, but not many?
Let's see if they're under. There's a lot of Doctor Who figures.
Doctor Who. What about? I had a couple of the Daypal ones. I still have one. I gave one to Mike, but
Well, here's some of the first one, the Palatoy. Oh, how cool would that be to have? Oh God. Talking canine.
I'm very different, Master. I think I would be an extraordinary figure on your shelf.
Yeah, how much does that go for? Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Look at these guys.
Cool.
So that was 1976.
Who's it makes the more modern ones that are pretty cool? Like
Yeah. Well,
they got a big
yeah, I'll
teeth
show.
on there.
Oh, look at this! A TARDIS. That's the Smeagol. That's the Enterprise transporter.
Mm-hmm.
So they recycled it.
It turns around.
Oh, we got the Fourth Doctor as a Meagle figure.
Nice.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
He never
to
had
have.
those gray sweatpants though. I don't think they're more like they weren't that color.
Leela.
Leela.
Wowzers.
God. A Barbie Leela.
Yeah. Cyberman hit. Oh yeah, we'll look at the new figures. So what years do you want to see?
Wasn't there one called was it Big Chief or something? I guess it's not.
Biff Bang Pow.
Just go through I guess
Well, they have the years here too that they're active. So like
2005 to 15, I guess.
That's the new ones. Yeah. So there's 283 figures. Yeah. And retro Dicky, Dr. Mew has every one of them, I'm sure. Yeah.
Let's see some of the doctors.
Oh, I like that. In the space.
That was a 12-inch scale there, right there.
Yeah.
They did a set back there around the time 20th anniversary, before 50th rather, and I wanted to get it. It was like Barnes and Noble even had it. Was like an all 11 doctors.
Wow.
And plus the War Doctor,
Yeah.
big old setup.
Food.
And it's like $100, but man, I wanted it. Couldn't get it, but I wanted it.
Fob
Wish
Watch.
I had. Fob Watch.
Didn't it have the Doctor's Essence in there in one of those episodes?
He stores his memory and memories and everything in there.
And then didn't they have that guy that thought he was a doctor in one of the episodes? What was that? Was that the 10th Doctor? Was that
the next Doctor? That was different. That was a hollow. That was like a hollow disc type thing that had his a bunch of the Doctor's records and memories on there. That actually hit him in the face by accident when he found it.
Yeah.
And it made him think he was the Doctor.
He made it. Yeah, I think he was a doctor. Yeah, that was a great episode. Yeah.
Prisoner figures, I don't think so. Ezra, the only ones are the ones that I backed that were crowdfunded.
Oh, look how good this is. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. The only modern Who figures I have is the one that Michael sent me. He sent me one that was from Monster of Peladon set. I love it. It's fantastic. It's got the third Doctor with a TARDIS, and it's him in the green smoking jacket, which is really cool. Green tux. And I've got that one because he sent me that. Those because they got, the rabbit hole on Doctor Who figures. These are nowhere near as good as those other ones. What are those sets? I guess it's from beyond 15 and up, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
When they started doing, there's a cool one. That's Revelation of the Daleks. It's when he has that blue overcoat over his silly outfit.
He's in a life
yes.
device there. Yeah.
Das Wolfen, hey there.
Hey, Das Wolfen.
He's in that with life support thing, making handicapped people look bad, of course.
Satan Pit. That was a great episode.
Yeah. That Revelation of the Daleks, when you saw that, it was kind of cool. They had a great scene in there where and you talk about me. Boy, I think Russell T Davies should probably have them cancel that one, the whole episode, because there's a scene where Davros is ranting and raving, because some guy tried to kill him and missed, but shot his arm off. He's talking about how futile it is because the guy Dalek killed the guy after doing it, and the Doctor sending us, "There's no arm in trying." Now, this is the Time Warrior. Love it. Oh man, look at that.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I love the Time Warrior. First trivia there. That's the first episode. Was not only the first episode with Sarah Jane Smith. It's the first episode where we find out the Doctor is from a planet called Gallifrey. Oh, I want that one too. Oh God, look at that Doctor figure.
Collect and build Canine. It's got all the pieces of Canine. I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, canine build figure. Cool.
That's
These
what
are
I think
pretty,
it
these
said,
are
right?
nice.
Yeah.
Look at the giant robot.
Goes collect and build canine robot part.
Any robots of death figures? I think they did some robots of death figures there, Ezra, but not sure. There's Perry. Perry with Sill. Zill's a disturbing little creep. Zill from Vengeance and Venice and Mind Warp. But that's the one from Vengeance on Varos, though, because she's wearing, barely wearing that. That one. Oh, look at that second Doctor with that Cyberman. Is that from Tomb of the Cybermen or whatever?
Yep, Tomb of the Cybermen. Yep.
Nice. He's black and white. I love it.
Is that awesome?
That's fantastic.
Great touch, yeah.
I love Tomb of the Cybermen classic. Oh man, there's a Doctor from Resurrection, Remembrance of the Daleks. Look at that, the seventh Doctor, right next to him. Greatness from the 25th season. I love that episode. And then there's the Colin Baker Doctor.
Yeah, they got a nice collection here.
Wow. Niceness.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. No, there's the one with the blue outfit, by the way. If you go to the next.
There
you go.
the blue times
yeah. That was from like a Big Finish type thing or whatever.
Real time.
In the comic book where they have John Ridgway or something. I saw that in the store way back when it came out, and I wanted to get it. I didn't. Like a Jag-Off is probably expensive now, but that's very cool.
Yeah, it's probably a rare figure.
Yeah. Colin Baker wanted to make his costume more like that.
Oh, here, Ezra. Here's
Ezra.
Robots of Death.
Robots of Death figures.
55 smackrels. Buy it now.
SV7 and D84. D84 was the friend of the Doctor robot, if I believe so anyway. He's standard D for dumb is what the guy said about him. Of course, he could actually speak because he was a special investigating robot. That's a great episode written by Chris Boucher.
30 smackrels, 24 pounds. So not bad.
There's the giant robot.
Yep, collect and build. Yep.
Love
K1 robot. Okay, with the okay, it was K1. I thought it was K9.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't.
Yeah,
I can't. My eyes are shut.
And the episode, the book. That's funny. The book title is the Doctor Who and the Giant Robot. The episode is called Robot. And then it was a great episode. There was a great callback to it. An episode called Planet of the Dead, where Peter Davis, listen to me. David Tennant is talking to this unit guy, the unit guy named Bernard. He's saying, "Oh, I've read all your cases, so I love them." And he goes, "Really? What's your favorite? The giant robot?" Oh, look, the Doctor and oh man, look at that Doctor and the Master, Fifth Doctor and the Master, fantastic. I love it. Oh,
yeah, that's a gooder. Oh, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
It's weird though. The Doctor, he's wearing. What's he wearing? That's from a different episode.
Planet of Fire, it says.
It looks like, yeah, but I guess it's Planet of Fire, but they got the Doctor's outfit wrong for Planet of Fire. Anyway,
they should have consulted with you.
Should have.
River Song.
River.
Pandora chair.
Did they ever do I wonder if they did a figure of Bernie Summerfield. I think they should, instead of making River Song, they should have made Bernie Summerfield, but that's just me. She's from the books and the Big Finish. There's is that Winston?
Do the dialects. Yeah.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah. Ooh, the TARDIS console. Cool.
Nice.
Wow.
Which one? I look at. But it's not it doesn't look like any of the ones from the new shows or any show really.
Junk TARDIS console.
Was that from like the Doctor's wife or something?
Not sure where that one's from. Yep. Didn't have
What
a
year
name
does it
for
come out? I don't know.
That was 2009.
Okay, well, it definitely wasn't the Doctor's Wife then.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Oh, let's see what the box is. Here we go.
Junk TARDIS.
TARDIS.
I don't remember
What
that.
was that from?
Well, I don't know.
I've seen all the episodes from Matt
Junk
Smith.
TARDIS.
Junk TARDIS. Use a spinner to fly the TARDIS. Console panel. One of the Blue Peter designed a TARDIS console.
Okay, it was like a Blue Peter contest where somebody constructed a TARDIS out of junk stuff. Okay, so it wasn't from an episode. Blue Peter was a show
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, and over there that our good buddies over there watch. They're always doing stuff with Doctor Who. So what else we got? These are cool. What about the line from later, like from 2000?
Okay, I'll check it. Yep.
I think that's big.
Let's go back. Yeah.
See, I thought it was the Doctor's Wife 2, Ezra, but it said 2009, and that episode didn't air till a little bit later. I mean, I don't know. It might have been around the same time, though. That might have been the one for the Doctor's Wife, but it said something about Blue Peter. Funkos, no. No Funkos.
2000. There's a Biff.
By the way,
like
our good buddy Michael's Retro Blessings new video about Funkos. It's fantastic. You got to see it.
I gotta watch it. Yeah, watch it.
What's all this then?
Biff Bang Pow, 2011.
I thought there were some figures from like.
I'm just going through the list to see all the figures. Yep. Then there's Doctor Who Classic 2001. No, it's just this was the last 2015. That says the last. That can't be the last figure that came out. 2015.
No, that's Funko. You're right.
That's not possible. Could be the last. Torchwood.
No.
This is Torchwood. I can't. I mean, usually. I mean, this site's not perfect, but
they've been making
pretty
figures. Maybe they just don't have them on the site yet. But they made some. There was a company called Big Chief that was making them, right?
I can check. Go Big Chief.
Big Daddy.
That Big Chief.
I mean, I'd have to look for, maybe search some other site that has Doctor Who figures, or maybe I'm getting the name wrong. If you just you pulled up all the Doctor Who figures, though.
Yeah, right. It was Doctor Who. Yeah. Let's see, 10. I mean, they're not perfect, this website, but usually they have everything.
Yeah,
but it can't be the last time they made a figure was 2015. I mean, I know.
Well, look, it says Doctor Who 151 Titan merchandise, and it doesn't have a.
Oh, maybe let's see what that is.
Doesn't have the years, but that's.
Oh, those are those little.
Why did it say?
Oh, here we go. 50th
anniversary. Browse all. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Let's do browse all.
That's got to be the one.
These are these little.
They have Funko Dribble, but they have other stuff too, probably.
These are fun. I mean, a bunch of these I bought. They're like usually in mystery boxes.
Yeah.
When you buy them, these are ugly. Oh, these are so ugly. But maybe that's all these guys. Let's see.
There it is. Thank you, Steven. He put that link in there. Retro Blasting, how I learned to stop hating and love Pops. Funko Pops vinyls. Yeah, that's a good video. Dude, Michael, I was speaking to Michael today, and I was telling him how much I loved it. I said, dude, you almost put me in the hospital laughing. It was fun.
I can't believe he loves Funko Pops now. Does he want to buy any of mine?
That's right. Yes. Go watch the video and see how he's a changed man. He loves them.
That's great. He came over to my side. Yeah. No, so it's not Wilf. Well, there's got to be. There's got to be no other
because that line I was saying, the one he gave me. I didn't see any of that here.
Yeah, there's got to be
54 Funko. One of Paul doesn't count. Character options doesn't count. I guess.
Let me search Doctor Who action figures.
Yeah. You always hate Funkos, D-Bud? Well, that's the video for you, buddy. Spoiler alert. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Doctor Who store. Yeah,
I'll have to ask him what line that one's from. See, they got the Weeping Angels line. They got all kind of different ones.
Yeah. Well, that would have been in the other. the other set, but
They have like a bunch of episode ones too. Like mine was from Monster of Peladon.
yeah, let's go to Big Bad Toy Store.
They may have some. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go to Big Bad Toys. Yep.
Did you Googled Big Chief or no? I'll just do that.
Yeah, if you Google it. Oh, look at that. Raphael's Frankenstein monster. Those are cool. I could go down a rabbit hole here. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't have $1 million for long. Just like go buy everything. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, my eyes not on hand.
Where's Gwagnar?
Oh yeah.
He probably has this. Yeah, the NECA Gillman. Yeah, we were looking at this before. That does look pretty darn good.
There we go. Doctor Who store, Big Chief. Yeah.
April O'Neil's Bride of Frankenstein. All right, so let's check Doctor. They probably don't even have Doctor Who listed here on the side. Let's see. Doctor Who. This Island Earth. Oh, I could just go down a rabbit hole here, but sorry. Doctor Who. Let's see. Doctor Who.
I'll put this link in the chat if you want to go to it after you do that one. I think that might be fine. But they do have some there, though.
Let's see. That's Eagle Moss.
Big Chief.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a vinyl. Okay, a vinyl. Oh, maybe it's not considered an action figure because
they do have some action figures too, though.
Let's check here.
I found the site with their stuff.
Yeah, Revolution Dialects. There you go. Sold out. Romana and the Curator. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, they got some cool stuff on this site.
There's not a lot in here right now. Yeah.
Romana and the Curator, I'd kind of like to get that one. Oh my God. Sold out. Crap.
But how come there's none of the newer stuff is not selling out? Oh, I'm surprised.
Sold out, you butt nuts.
I'm so shocked. I'm shocked. Gee, the old stuff sells out.
Can you imagine?
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
I think Big Chief is just the distributors because they have it all on there.
So what should I go to?
I put a link in the private.
Oh, okay. Let me grab that.
I'm looking at it. And a couple of pages in, they have. I mean, it looks like they have tons and tons of pages too, and they have a lot of cool stuff. They have everything on here, though.
Yeah, Brian.
I don't think they make the toy. I think they're one of those, a site that sells them.
Reseller. Yep. Yep. Let me just check while I'm on this site. Let's check. Yeah, Brian. I don't think they have the. Did that Mezco set ever come out with the Fantastic Four?
I don't think so.
I've never seen it.
Maybe I don't know.
You could you could pre-order it and then and I don't know and I tried to pre-order it. Oh, it's in stock now. Oh God.
What?
Oh shit.
420. Woo.
It's in stock. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
In stock, all right.
I was hoping it was never going to be released.
Claude Salang, Brian Hepburn,
because that thing looks like one of the best things ever.
Yeah, they all look amazing.
But I mean, the thing is especially amazing. Yep, it's actually not bad for $420. Do you see how I'm trying to convince myself?
Yeah, it's horrible. This is really the worst thing I've ever seen. You should not talk yourself out of it.
Oh, it's actually out now. Yeah, because I had a pre-order, and then I tried to do the pre-order, and I don't know if it went through or what happened. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, no.
Dang it.
Oh, God. The only thing maybe I shouldn't get it because I don't like those trunks, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those trunks either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It doesn't destroy the figure, but I don't like I'm not big on those trunks.
Yeah, I can't buy it now, yeah.
Could you clip on the Weeping Angel Statue of Liberty? Says
sure.
And then you'll get there too, yeah.
No.
I got some cool figures.
Oh, includes the fedora and trench coat disguise. Oh God.
You're hooked.
Oh, oh crud. Oh God.
Well, they might go down eventually. I mean, if I don't know. Or
Nah, these are the kind of things that sell out, and then you kick yourself. You're like, why did I buy it when it was only
I don't know.
$20?
Galactus, you can't get anywhere other than eBay, and it's not going up. In fact, I see it at cons cheap. Well, cheap relative to what it was, sold.
Yeah, but what's it? I mean, it was what was Galactus? $400?
You water, right?
I don't even remember. I'm trying to block that out of my memory. What I paid for it, but I mean, it's still people are still making a profit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those trunks, but I guess they're okay trunks. But I like the other trunks better. It's probably easier to fit on the action figure like that. It's probably easier to fit that kind of trunks versus the other trunks. Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see. You want to click on that Statue of Liberty, and let's do Doctor Who again. And then we'll check the.
And then we'll get out of here.
And we'll get out. Yeah. The Statue of Liberty, Weeping Angel. That's all. I could 3D print that pretty easily, probably, if I could find the model for that. That's not a tough one. Of course, you got to paint it, but that paint job on there is not saying it's not worth $35, but what does it say down there? Doctor Who. Okay. Yeah.
Crap. There you go. I hated that episode, actually. All right, D Bud, take it easy, buddy. Have a good night.
Right, D Bud. Yep.
Your Muslim uncle. What's up, brother?
Yes, they are high. $420. Yep.
Good to see you, Muslim uncle. Yeah. Well, what can you do?
Matt Smith with beard. When did Matt Smith have a beard in Doctor? I don't remember that.
It was in the toward the end, before the wedding of River Song, when he was messing with the. It was after the silence. It was somewhere toward the season before he ran into Clara, I think.
Okay.
When he was held and he was nuts. Oh, that may have been one with the silence. Actually, that was the one with the silence.
Okay. Just trying to remember. Yep.
Because he was big.
Look at that.
Parker says, Clobby. A few weeks ago, I went and was able to order an omnibus of Amazing Fantasy, which has all of the series from when it was under 2 other titles, as well as a Christmas present for myself. Oh, well, cool. I have the omnibus I have is the Amazing Spider-Man omnibus. A friend of mine gave it to me as a present many, many years ago. It was all the Ditko run, the entire Ditko run as an omnibus. But it was Amazing Spider-Man. But it started with Amazing Fantasy 15 in there, though. So these are cool right here.
Yeah, but these are old. Some of these are older. Like this is SDC. He's just selling
different stuff. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, he's a reseller.
That Davison from Logopolis with Davison and Tom Baker's clothes.
That's regeneration. Cool. Yeah. You're in my clothes.
Sherlock. You should get that one from Raquel.
15 on that was a great series, Sherlock. Yeah.
It was. I liked it.
Yeah, see, look, Chris Eccleston, SDC exclusive 100 Smackrels. Wow.
What? I don't want to see
it's SDC, yeah.
That big hey, Indie Comics, what's up, dude?
Hell, Indie Comics. Yep.
I don't want to see how much that $100 that 50th anniversary 12 Doctor set is these days.
Where's that? Oh, it's
I don't know. Probably on Eat Fleabay for $1 bazillion.
Oh, I have this. I got that on my wall.
What? Yeah, you do. That's a nice one. I'd love to get that. 50 buckles.
50 Smackrels.
House business.
Oh, don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
I'll grab it and sell it.
Dear Mrs. D, have you checked the prices of some of the stuff that Mark has on his?
Yeah.
There's Cyrus Jack.
Convert that to jewelry, which is totally useless. What's the point of jewelry? Action figures you can play with, pose, make all kinds of. I mean,
True.
Jewelry, just look at it. I mean, yeah.
Just look at it. I mean, action figures you do look at. We just look at it, but still, in any given time, the jewelry is not going to spark your imagination to think about some fantastic adventure that it had. Whereas if you look at an action figure, it might remind you of a Doctor Who episode, and it'll take your mind on a ride to something really cool. So let's see jewelry do that. Nah, action figures are worth way more than freaking jewelry. Now, again, well, there are exceptions. Like if I see a diamond, I might go, "Diamonds are forever," and think of a movie that most people don't like that I do called Diamonds Are Forever. But for the most part, action figures are worth way more than jewelry.
But I could kill a Vlada. I remember that. Yeah, can't say that. Yeah,
he was what? But he was in the. He was in a. I think he was in an Eccleston one. Then he was in a Sarah Jane episode. Oh my goodness! I know who has that figure. Doctor Who. Go down. Go back. No other way.
Up.
Sorry, up.
Oh yeah.
The Kylie figure there. I bet.
You think Retroblasting has that?
He has
probably
has every Doctor Who figure, so he probably has that one. I hope. I could not, imagine him not having that figure.
That was a good episode too.
That episode, I didn't like that one. I hated it. In fact,
I liked it.
Because they killed her. I loved her so much. And they killed her character.
Yeah.
I understand it happened, but it just made me why? I know she wasn't going to run off with him. They should have just. Could they just let him save her?
Well,
and then they go on one little jaunt, and then he takes her back to where she wants to go.
I guess they didn't want to have to deal with her being a companion yet. That was the Agatha Christie.
Just brought her home.
Was this the Agatha Christie episode?
Yep. The Wasp and the Lion and the Wasp or something.
Yeah, that was the first one I got my better half and daughter to watch, and then they loved Doctor Who for a while. Watching all the David Tennant ones. Yeah, I got them to watch.
Really?
Yeah, they got into it. Yeah,
cool.
But didn't last though.
Torchwood. All right, folks, we're gonna wrap it on up here.
Last one.
Good night, Picasso.
Good night, Picasso. He should not be in there. He should be.
That is ableist.
Yeah. Oh, Meagle style. All right. See what happens when you get going again. I can't stop looking at toy sites.
We like looking at toys here, folks. It's the kind of guys we are. Sorry about that. Well, no, I'm not.
We can't avert our eyes. We just,
I've been finding my Marvel Legends at Ollie's. Yes, I've been seeing those too at Ollie's. Let's see, Ross, NTJ Maxx. At Ross, yeah. NTJ and Matt.
Maybe TJ Maxx. Maybe TJ Maxx.
Yeah, TJ Maxx.
Oh, TJ Maxx has them. Wow, too.
Ross has them. Wow. I think I need to check Ross. $5.99 all day. I got over 10 figures now. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, Ross. I mean, they're dirt cheap at Ollie's. DJ Ronnie J.
Wow.
Yep, they're like $7 and $5, $6, $7. And they got Star Wars black figures for and good ones too. They have a really good Tarkin. The Claude stuff I saw, if it was cheap, it was I want to say $7, $8.
Wow.
They had a Falcon figure that I almost got. It was I think
original Falcon.
Falcon, as in the Falcon of Captain America's buddy Sam Wilson.
Yeah, Sam Wilson.
And it was in one of those old-looking throwback cards on it. Nice. Backing, and I almost got that, but he doesn't look exactly like the Falcon costume, but it looks good enough that I should go back and get it.
Legends.
It was it was like a throwback to the Toy Biz look, actually, but yeah.
It's the 5 and a
size though, yeah. No, it was big.
One. No, it was a big one.
It was a regular size Legend, like a Legends, but it wasn't Legends line. Good night, Wes. Sorry about all the problems you're having there, but get them handled.
Yep.
And he says, got a question for the toy community. Should I open them? Should you open them? You're going to find multiple schools of thought on that. I don't have room to put anything anymore, but I always like to open mine. Dad Man and the Dad Man.
Hey, Dad
What's
Man.
Up? Good to see you, buddy. Dad Man. All right. If I don't see you before, man, hey, Merry Christmas to you and yours, sir.
Merry Christmas.
I like to open mine. if I can help it, I don't like to leave them in. I don't like to leave them in the packages, even though. But also sometimes have trouble throwing the package away because the card art's always so nice, But I like having them out like that. But some people like to just stick them on a peg on their wall. So I don't, just my preference is I like to take them out. Now, if you really think you're going to resell it one day, and that's what your primary concern is, then obviously, you leave them in there, I guess. But just, if you really are going to probably turn them around, so turn them over someday.
I'm about 50-50, I guess. I'm looking at loose figures all around my room right now. And, a few of them have the boxes where you can kind of open them and get the figure out, but not most of them you can't because they're, with the clamshell, or not the clamshell, but it's
The
glued to the backing card. But I bought some old Batman 89 stuff, so I left those, obviously in the box. But I bought those, years later, and it actually is kind of fun to hang some on the wall. So I've got the first, Marvel line. I've got, I'm looking at Captain America now and Doctor Doom, Juggernaut. But some of the other ones, you just want to open them, and like Brian's saying, if you can afford to buy two. But they're always worth more money in the box. But if you're gonna play with them, like the Star Wars figures I had, they're destroyed and played with. But it's two different things. If you're a collector, I guess you, for value only, you leave them in the box. But if you like to display them and play with them, or a lot of people like posing them, then you got to take them out. But it's a tough one. But I did buy like 2 Ben Grimms of the new Thing version, so I can leave one in the box and hang them and just unbox one to have. But you can't afford to do that with everything. But all my Marvel Legends most of them are all opened up. I mean, and posed, and that's part of the fun of the figures aren't as fun in the box, I have to say too. I mean, it's nice to peg them and put them on the wall. But it makes a much better display when they're actually loose.
There you go. Well, everyone, I want to thank you all for being here with me tonight. I truly do appreciate it. You're all amazing, and I hope if I don't see you before tomorrow night, of course, let me do the shout outs. First of all, Mark, you got anything to say? I'll finish that thought in a minute. Good.
Yeah. Well, upcoming stuff. Well, I guess we're going to be hanging on the clubhouse tomorrow night, but no reviews. And I'm going to try to do a watch party before that. Maybe some couple of Christmas episodes. Depends on what I need to do for the holidays, because everyone's coming in on Friday, coming back home. So hopefully I'll have time to do that, or have the opportunity to do that. And then Sunday night, it's Christmas Eve, so I'm shooting for another watch party, because Christmas Eve is usually not a very late night, but for our Italian family, that's our big night, is Christmas Eve. That's the big celebration when all the family gets together, but it's usually an earlier evening. So might do, when I get back, I'll probably do a watch party or Charlie Brown Christmas. I gotta see what strikes the mood, but probably that. And like I always tell, Christmas Day, when my brother-in-law married my sister, and he's like, well, what are you guys doing to this? This is his first Christmas with us. He's like, well, we're not doing anything. He's like, you don't do anything on Christmas Day? We're like, no, we open our presents and that's it, and eat leftovers. He's like, but what about the ham? I'm like, or the roast beef, or like prime rib? No, Friday, Christmas Eve is the big night. So now he cooks on Christmas for us. Yeah. So, but no, thank you for having me on tonight, and happy holidays, happy Hanukkah.
All right, thank you.
And one last thing. Yep, you can buy a Doomsday Machine. A couple of people did buy them, Pope Metallicus, and let's see who bought the other.
And put your channel in the chat, by the way.
I put the channel in too. Yep. So I put that in.
Please subscribe to Mark's channel if you haven't already.
Thank you. And I did put the Doomsday Machine on eBay too, so you can buy it on Ko-fi or on Fleabay. So there's the link for the
6. Hey, love you, 6. Someone deleted my comment. Boo, who did?
No, inconceivable.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't. I mean, I have to know that. 6, did you comment? Unless someone did it by accident, or unless YouTube smoked it.
I didn't see anything.
Good to see you.
If we look on the StreamYard side, I can look because it doesn't get deleted from the StreamYard side.
It wasn't dirty at all.
Could have
So
been an accident. Yeah.
I believe you. Unless one of us, not me. I'm never on the StreamYard side. Never on the YouTube side. I never go over there, so it could have been me. But if somebody did it by accident, perhaps. No way would anyone.
YouTube does that. YouTube just nukes comments sometimes too for crazy.
Weird.
I'm not seeing it on the StreamYard side.
Weird. Well, if someone did that, I certainly apologize, Sixy. I would never do it. I love you. And in point of fact, even if I never met you, I wouldn't get rid of anybody's tweets. I never take out anybody's, posts or comments unless it's really has to be done. So it could have been just an accident. I don't know.
Yep, I don't say anything, but yeah, that's weird.
Is it held for comment? Brian says.
No, nothing. No, we got a lot of mods here tonight.
Yeah. Sorry, 6E. I don't know what the deal is, but I love seeing you. It's good to see you. And let's see what else. Some show notes and shout outs tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll be able to be home in time and hang with Tom and the gang, and hopefully Six will be there. But tomorrow night it's the Clobby's Clubhouse Christmas party. So please join us tomorrow night. It'll be Raquel and Mark, and we may have a guest here and there. I don't know. May have a guest pop in. We never know. We're gonna try, and then of course it'll be just us hanging out with you. Nothing.
Oh, maybe I'll pull out one of my old Sears catalogs from the 70s.
Yeah, we'll have some fun for sure.
I got some new ones I haven't shown.
Good idea. Good idea.
New old ones.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, new old ones. Cool. They hadn't showed yet. I mean, right?
They haven't shown yet.
Oh, well, that'd be fantastic. Raquel loves those. Yeah. So anyway, we'll hang out tomorrow night and have some fun, and then Friday night I'll be on. It'll be the penultimate episode of our Fourth World Reviews, 7 p.m. Eastern, on my buddy J-Man's channel. J-Man and Sean and I reviewing Jack Kirby's Fourth World Saga. And I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but whether I'm there or not, please, if you want some cool comics talk on Friday nights, 8:30 Central, the Nick and the Friday Night Comic Shop boys will be there talking some more Christmas stories, comics and stuff. And then Saturday night, no more reviews again until next year. We're going to come back to our reviewing on January 6th. But for the next 2 Saturdays, it'll be open Star Trek, the Saturday Night Star Trek talk with at least me for sure. Whoever else is able to make it. Raquel will be on shore leave for the next couple of weeks, but she'll be back on the 6th, ready to go, continuing our Voyager reviews. So I will be here I'll be here on here Saturday night for sure. And anyone who wants to pop in, I have some guests. I don't know, but I will be here. And then there will be no Geekery Sunday night, correct?
Well, we'll be just watch. If we do anything, it'll be a watch party.
Okay. That's right. You said so. Monday night, the Legion reviews on that is, of course, that's Christmas, so that won't be Monday night. What am I saying? There will be nothing on Monday night for the Legion thing on J-Man's channel. However, late Monday night, I will be here on Christmas night, basically just talking maybe some more Christmas comics, just hanging out with you, because everybody will probably be busy. Hey, Wes Cagle, you're back. You made it. Yeah. Let's see if I can super chat. Merry Christmas. Well, thank you for that super chat. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. And Merry Christmas to you, Wes Cable. Thank you so much, my friend. And I don't know. That's a weird. YouTube's just acting weird to everybody tonight. But thank you again, brother. I appreciate that. Where were I? So, yes. I'll be on Monday night just hanging, and I'm sure most people will probably be busy, but whoever wants to hang out will have a place to hang out and stream here on Monday night, this Christmas night, because I will be home.
Oh, you're on Twitter right now too? You're streaming to Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Wow. They added that? Awesome.
Yep. They added you can Twitter. Yep. J-Man.
Oh, I like it. How do I like it?
I thought you did that the other night.
No, I didn't. No, I saw who did I see? I saw oh god, I can't remember who it was. It was someone. Oh, it was Loki. I saw Loki it popped up on my Twitter feed, and I was just checking my Twitters because Steven had sent. I was checking for his message, and I saw your show is going.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And so that's what's going on, folks. Now some shout outs, and then we'll get out of here. Eric K, Chris Persia, thank you, buddy. D. Bud Martin, Lord Thoth, J-Man, Mighty's Daddy, Stephen Callell, Fanty Outsidey, Hungry Boy, Maximum Redstone. And let me see who was here with us tonight. Of course, Empress NM, thank you for being here with us. DJ Ronnie G, good to see you so much. What weeks? Oh, I've been shadow hidden for 3 weeks on Snowbub, says DJ. Wow, weird, man. Wes Cagle, thank you so much for being here tonight. Sorry about the difficulties that you're having with YouTube, my friend. Brian Hepburn, 6, love you, 6. Good to see you. AKA Wes Cagle, of course, also the 2 Wes Cagles. Dadman and the Dadman Clan, Indie Key Comics, Oliver Belamonte. Did I say Brian Hepburn? Well, we'll say him again because we love Brian. Your Muslim uncle. Picasso, Claude Selling, thank you so much. Always good to see you, buddy. Ezra Goldstein, shalom, sir, shalom. Parker Luck, can't lose. Das Wolfen was here. RRTNZ. Ravenscroft was here as well. JT Kirk. David Rayborn, my cousin. What's up, buddy? Shout out to you. Love to the rest of the family, to your family, my friend. Penny, love you, Penny. Let's see. Probably got Glenzer was here though. Hey, Glenzer. I mean, welcome, Glenzer. Thank you, Glenzer. Okay. Larry. Nobody cares, but he's really the great Captain Finny. Pop. I think maybe I've gotten everybody, but let's just be sure, because you never know. You never know. All right, just like to be sure, folks. Want to get you all taken care of. I think now I'm gonna go on a limb. Let's play the game now. What do you think? Do I have everybody? You think there's always somebody, huh?
So did you say Dadman?
Yes. I did yell at Dadman.
Did you yell at Dadman? That's
yes,
my
sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Bob. Pat S was here though, and Bro Goo from my old hometown. See, I told you I was.
Say there we go. Yep.
Yeah. Dave C also. See, I told you I didn't get everybody. You don't listen to me.
What about Andy Masterson?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. He says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and Andy Masterson. Well, I didn't see him. He just popped in. You see, you're cheating.
So I'm cheating.
Andy, what's up, sir? Good to see you, buddy.
Merry
Hope
Christmas,
you're doing well, man. We got to come back on and hang with us one of these days, buddy. Andy, Doc Fortune. What's up, Doc? Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Andy, tomorrow night, if you get a few, if you're not busy, we're having the Christmas party on the clubhouse. If you're busy, don't worry about it, man. It's no pressure, but if you'd like to pop in and say hello for a few minutes with us, we'd love to have you. But again, only if you're not so busy, brother. Go biggie, because we know it's spur of the moment thingy. So there we go.
Yep. Bring your eggnog and rum. Yep. Steven, I did not get your chat on Twitter. Yep. I didn't get a DM.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh.
I just checking and for some reason I did not get it. Was not in there. You never know with these Twitters. Yep.
Well, cool, Andy. I'll send you a link tomorrow night once we get going. And let's see. I want to thank everyone, obviously, that I just shouted out, and of course, everyone who has lurked tonight. Lurkers, we love you. We appreciate you so much. And then those who have watch on a download or a rewatch. What's up, Maxie? Ears burning, eh? Yeah. If you're not, Clobby considers it cheating if you're not using pencil and paper. I do. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to stir up, but I don't know. I don't think
use those newfangled computers and stuff.
I don't think it's cheating, but I mean, I'm a little old fashioned about that. But yeah, Hornet's Nest much? Anyway, thank you all so much, and good to see you, Maxie. Hope you're doing well, brother. And if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and all that stuff to you. But I hope to see you before that, because tomorrow night, join us for the Christmas party. And now, as I debuted at the beginning of the show, I'm going to debut my new intro outro for Wednesday nights. It's created by my wonderful first officer, Raquel. After her important commercial message, please stick around to see the new intro outro she made for me for Wildcard Wednesday night. I'm really excited about it, and I love it. And thank you, number one, for this. Thank you.
I
Love
thought
you.
you told her not to rush. You already finished it?
Yeah, she wouldn't listen to me. That's why I hated doing it to her. All right, everybody, have a great night. Love you all. And after this commercial message, enjoy the premiere of the intro outro of Wildcard Wednesday night, created by the wonderful Commander R.M. Briggs. Good night, everybody. I had to take that down because I want the whole thing.
Poker. You know the game?
Clobberanimo! I just love clobbering time.
Is because you're a dumbass.